She once bowed down to silence, mistaking peace for small. But now she built her altar where her softness stands tall. She doesn't fight for power. She knows she's made of gold. The crown she wears is quiet, but it's centuries old. The quiet crown, it never shouts. It doesn't need to prove or doubt. In stillness she commands the storm, with love so deep it can't be torn. She rules with grace, and every scar becomes a jewel in who you are. They told her love was weakness. They taught her to retreat. But every time she listened in, her heart kept finding beat. She's not here to conquer. She's here to reclaim the right to be gentle and still burn like flame. She sits with all her past mistakes and blesses them with hands that shake. Because healing isn't clean or fast, it's learning softness can outlast.
Hello, and good morning. How are you all doing? It is a Monday, and it is Members Only Monday. Welcome. How you guys doing? There is no queue. There's only me. I'm just hanging out with you guys. I'm gonna be on here for a couple hours. I'm gonna hang out, and if you're looking to become a member, hit that join button. It's only $2.99 a month, but I'm just hanging out with my members here. I'm gonna just chill and relax. I'm not sure what to expect. Right now I'm just hanging. So I might just pull some cards in between here and just ask some really random questions on live. And because there's so many contemplating things that are going through my life, my head at this moment. I might ask questions based off the 2026 year. Things that I see coming. Things that are, how do I say this? It's almost like we're seeing stuff change. The universe, as we enter 26, I think we realized, think about when you enter 25. Let's start with that part. What have we seen? What were we getting into in that year? We've learned so much in this past year. If you've been on this channel for the past year, we've talked about so much. We've talked about the Schumann resonance, the 7.83, my mistake, 7.83, right? Yes, 7.83 frequency. We talked about the chakras. We talked about how there's 7 primary chakras. We even took some time going into the 12 energetic centers. We've taken time talking about how we activate those 5 chakras later on in that consciousness development. And some of you are hitting that in 26, the year 27. We're not rushing this. We're sipping it like a fine wine. A beautiful exotic tea. Telepathy functions most effectively, at least what I find, when those 2 nervous systems, if they're settled, we're coherent, we're in this place of heart-brain synchronization, holding space. And ESP, at least what I found over this past year, it's not about more and more, as I've known it existed. It's not a sense, but it's just an information access state. It's like allow me to intercept information. as it passes. And you have to activate it when that sensory, when that noise, those filters, they reduce. You know, you can't do it in a crowded room necessarily. Some, if you're very attuned, I guess you could. But I find in a quiet, middle of the forest feeling, yeah. Just ask a couple identical twins. That mirror state, that neuron amplification, that happens, and that's the stuff that I've really taken time. And as I go into 26, I've already have a list of things I want to discuss over the year. I want to research for myself. And I just do this. I put this out there on the channel because I want to share what I'm doing, how I'm looking at this. Finding your final love, your true love, the one love. That's what's happening. When we go into that energy, what does this mean to be in love? How do we astral travel? Not just about astral travel, but how do we enter that theta dominant brain state that just pushes you through, you know? Oh man. But when we get into that place when we're traveling, we're looking for that connection. Welcome. If you haven't been here before, I appreciate you all for being here. I appreciate all of you for being part of the channel. And what I'll do here is I'm going to basically open up to this unique last of the year members only Monday. I want to come on and do something different. Yes, I could come on at night, but I want to take just a moment to say, hey, members, because I know you're the ones who are going to come back and rewatch this. I know you're the ones who are going to come back and pull from this. It's your class one, you know, you're the first class, and that's what this is. And I've noticed as I pull and I read and I share that information, that dissected data that I pulled down from the cosmos, I look at it in a really wonderful sense. And that's why I put together that Beyond the Veil, that Cosmics Codex, and there's two more? There's actually 2 more episodes. There's a new Cosmics Corner coming out, first ever. But when I let myself get into this place, I don't force. I just let my heart emit. And it just emits and emits. And if you know, you feel it. You sometimes can. You guys can feel it on here. I know you can. But it's an electric magnet. It's like electric magnets. It's just almost feeling it's pulling, like an electromagnetic field energy. It's that the brain is capable of influencing others just several feet away, but the energy, it's light years away. Let's do this. Let's get reading. Let's check the queue. Hey, Jessica Grace, how are you? San Chen, how are you? Hey, either of you guys want readings before I start pulling cards? You guys interested? And particularly, I'm looking about love readings. And I think that's what Beyond the Veil, my Cosmics Codex, is going to be about. And I'm really curious. I'm basically going to have a conversation and pull cards on love. As we enter 26, many of us say by the end of the year, by the end of the year, by the end of the year, by this date. And some of us say, I don't want it, whatever. And we are in one of 2 fields of thought. And then there's those wayward souls. Did they miss me? Did they miss me? You know, I broke up with so-and-so 6 years ago. Did they miss me? It's like, no. Move on. And that's the thing, is love's going to be a big player for a lot of people, Jessa. And I think people don't see it. They want to believe in it, but then they go, but really, is that for me? And that's why I was on live yesterday. I was crying. I had some tears, and I'm like, wow, it's so beautiful. My guides only give me a certain glimpse of your energies. And yesterday I had a bigger vision, and I can read very, very well. I got to say to you guys, the gift, because I don't ask for anything. I don't want from you. Never want from any of you. It's a win-win. Because I'm not on here saying, pay me or else. You know, I'm not on here for that. It's a quest for my own personal truth, my own spiritual illumination, and you guys get to be part of that. Those of you who know me, those of you who understand me, this is my own vehicle, my own trip. But love is about choice. Love is about partnership. Love is about growth, not about standing in a line and being picked like the favorite prize cow. Love is about good fortune. Love is about finding the wisdom in those one moment that we never expected, like why the bus passed us by. You're standing there and that's like, instead of saying this sucks, I hate this, saying I welcome this, what is this? And on the next bus, on that very next bus that pulls up, the woman that was only 5 or 6 minutes behind, it was just a few minutes away. That moment. And I spent time this last break watching this movie called The Adjustment Bureau. You guys want to see how the world works underneath the cosmos? Wow. Watch that movie. There's so much that I see in the way I read. There's someone who wrote that they knew something more than they let on. Yes, it's science fiction. But there's a perspective that you get from that. The self-sacrifice. There's that part of where the truth is really just sitting there right in front of us. But getting on the right bus or the wrong bus, it's not because we made a decision that was wrong for us. It's because it put us onto that path. Living life, having even that scar, or having something that just is with you, it's a badge of honor. You've lived that moment. I've lived this moment. I carry this with me. I don't go into solitude. I don't retreat. I celebrate it. And when I see this on people, I look at this, and some of you out there know who I'm talking about. But when I see this on certain people, and I see certain things on you, and you are really powerful. It's because you weren't running away. You weren't being dishonest with yourself. You lived under these self-imposed, isolated rules. I'm the chain breaker. That's what I do in life. I come in and say, hey, hold on, I'm going to hand you something. And I hand you just the key. And I just lay it at your feet and I walk away. That's what I'm famous for. And I'm not looking for you to do anything more than just use the key if you want it. I will not unlock the lock. I will not undo your chains. But I will help you get up after those chains are off. Because that's what a lot of us have learned over the years, is people want us to take our chains off and carry us. And hey, I'm not done. My leg's still sore from having chains on. And I'm gone. I'm up the hill. I can't hear you down there complaining. And a lot of people will then get angry, get mad. You left me behind. You didn't do this. You didn't do this, and this for me. I protect against that by not caring. Like, I can't care about the chains on other people. And this is not about anyone in particular. This is just about my own spiritual journey. I won't live this life unfulfilled. That is not happening. That will never happen. I will have a full cup at all times. And no one's you can dump my cup, I'll just go grab another one. Like, if it makes you happy to see my cup empty, great. And that so many people have tried to empty this cup. I might have to take a Cosmic's Corner one time. Maybe have one of you guys come on here and interview me and say, hey, Cosmic, I got 10 questions for you. And we'll flip the script on a Cosmic's Corner, because I'm recording the first one today. And I found the first guest. I'm not going to tell you anything about this person, but you'll see why I picked them after it comes out. And they're not better or worse than you. They're the perfect first guests, and you'll see why. And they're not even asking to be the first guest. And I'm like, who is that first person I start this with? And I waited. And the signs were coming in slowly. I said, well, this person's a guest. That person's a guest. This person will be. And it's not about views or how many subscribers I'll get, because I don't care. Like, that's not why I'm doing it. I'm letting the universe guide me through this process. And something happened on Christmas Eve, and I'm like, I got it. I know who this person is. I got it. Nailed it. Not because I was trying to prove anything to anybody, but I said, here it is. I respect you guys. I love seeing you all grow. From Anna to you to Jessa to Ethereal to all of you, because what you do, you embody that me and more energy. You embody that I love, right? And you embody the my love. You embody our love. In that support of one another is, you can't fake that. You know that, like, when you're down and out and you pick up the phone and who's that first call? You know how you just envisioned it for half a moment, for that split second when you were crying and you were, I need somebody. Who's that person you called? In your mind's eye, who is it? That's what I'm telling you. All right, my friends, let's read. Who wants a reading? Let's get some love in here. So I would love to be interviewed by somebody, and that's why I'm like, I'm open to all of this. I knew it was never just about tarot. I knew it was never just about go live. I could be live every day, twice a day, right? Let's be honest with one another for half a second here. Just a moment, pause. This channel would go through the roof if I was live twice a day. You can catch me at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. See you guys live. No membership, no nothing. But I make it feel on purpose that you're part of something. But it's your choice that you have. And you have choice. And that choice empowers you to make more. Collaborate, build, grow. And that circle of support makes you feel like you're expanding. Not out of dishonesty and not out of trickery. I'm telling you. Pause, reflect, think. You're worth it. You have a choice. You have power. You have the ability to do whatever you want. You always have. And I love you for that. I love you for doing that. I'm standing on the other side of the river. We are all on the other side. It's your choice. Do you want to walk more? And I'll parallel with you. I'll walk the river on the other side. I'll wave at you. I'll smile. I'll laugh. I'll joke. When you're ready to finally cross the river, I'll help you build that bridge, but I won't come across the other side and grab you. That's not happening. But we have to keep moving. We can't sit there and contemplate why we're not crossing. I love you guys. I really, really do. Let's do this. Let's get a reading. Who's first? Who's bold enough to be first for the last members only? Who's bold enough to say, I'll put my heart out there. Let me read you. Let me read your heart. Let me read your chakras. Let's dial into this as we look into the 26th year. Oh my Lord, this channel's going to take off. I made the bold prediction entering January last year of 25, saying I'll have 100,000 by the end of the year. And I certainly did. I knew it wasn't bold saying my ego speaks first. I was responding to that clarity, not the urgency of what I needed. There's nothing more here. I take the money that you guys donate when you pay for memberships, I just put it right back out there. I invest in the same thing you guys love. You're like, I love coming on there. I love watching the video. I'm not trying to persuade anybody. I'm trying to align you, bring you home. Because your soul has recognized timing before the mind would even begin to understand it. And you're like, this feels right. Time doesn't feel right, but this does. And there's a resistance, block, fades, disappears. That direction sharpens. Let's keep walking. I can't go across the river, but I can parallel. And that's when we stop chasing. And we just notice, hey, up ahead, there's a bridge. What? It's so much easier. Right? Just taking time to be paused. Oh, I love this. I appreciate all of you for being part of this process. Let's do this. Let's read my love reading. Let's read my love reading to start this off. Let's put me out there and let's go. I don't think I've ever done this. I'm going to put my love reading. Yeah. Because I don't really read for myself. I use the cards and I'm very proficient. But I hold this as very, very sacred. This is like my altar of existence. I love taking the tarot card. I took them with me on the trip. They're like family members. I'm like, let's go. And I knew where they were with me. But I take them with me. But I don't hold them like, if I lose them, my gift goes away. And I was explaining that. The cards don't give me the power. I provide the power to empower the cards. I'm going to pick my 2 tarot decks. I'm going to start here. I'm going to give you members a little bit of my own, how love is in my life. Give you a little bit of wink energy of how the cosmic loves, right? Because I don't really give you guys a lot. I kind of hold that back. I kind of like secrets everywhere, right? Because I know love in 26 is it isn't found. And the secret that I was looking in 25 was I was searching for that love and trying to find where that love existed. And then what I realized is the frequency work, all that inner work I did, all of that inner clearing, it became a signal. You want to find the match. And it doesn't have to be the perfect match, but it has to be a match that you can get into frequency with. And when I stopped chasing proof, as you guys stop chasing proof, I noticed these patterns, these consistencies, and I'm very logical. And that's what I'm going to go into 26 and go against my moon energy, my Libra energy, and be like, just feel it, my friend. Just feel it, right? And I'm going to start leaning into that Sag energy, which I hadn't done in a while. Because 26 carries a collective reset. It's the number 1 year, right? And what it's doing, it's going into that, we're going to a builder's year, or kind of a collective restart for me. Now I'm just letting things happen. So I know when I hit February, things will happen because I know, and I'll tell you guys ahead of time, Saturn, it's in Neptune, I think, by 0 degrees. And this is like when structure meets that mystic vision. And I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time. It's really like, prepare. Imagine my channel in that moment. In relationships, having the right partner. Neptune is that energy that says, hey, feel it together, embrace it, dream together. I didn't say dream big, just dream. Just allow the dream to be dreamed. Like, just dream it with that person. And if your love really feels foggy in 26, don't force the clarity. Pull back, tighten the boundary, say, no, this doesn't feel right for me. I'm not going to just ignore it and go forward and say, it will work itself out. Wait for that match that matches. Angelic card first went out. Look at that, the deep thinker, the Virgo energy, right? That's September. This is that September, October. But I'm going to look at these more less timeliney and more purposeful in the purpose they give me. The Hermit is that spiritual clarity, the personal quest. I was talking even about the spiritual illumination. This looks at the past. Not that I'm hung on to the past, but holding the rod of knowledge, the depth here, the angelic gift of depth, which I think we all agree I have. More than that, I have the Akashic card, which logically, I look at the Akashic record. That's what's going to be really difficult for me. Curiosity Kid, my number one favorite card. New friends, new allies, could be a new person. Curiosity Kid coming in here. Air sign, Gemini, lover in hiding, right? It's like it's someone in love, a new partner possibly. A lot of things on their mind. They don't know everything, but they are very curious. They want to fill that sword out. You see how the sword doesn't have everything? For me, I'm taking last look at X's as I head out of 25 into 26. Brand new start. This is more likely me falling in love, my Curiosity Kid, letting it just be. Angelic card in the here and now. Choice of choices. There's a lot of choices for Cosmic, right? A lot of choices. But there's only one real choice. My soul feels it, my body knows it, and I just know who that is. So what I do is I pull these cards. I'm going to give you guys something. As I pull, right in this pocket right here, when I pull and I put a card right here, it's going to tell me that person. It's going to say, hey, this is that person underneath that little hidden cup. Who's filling my cup? Who's filling Cosmic's cup? Who's filling my cup? The angels say, we'll show you because you're going forward with this relationship. This is not X energy. This is forward movement. This is an overfull cup. Look, it can't spill. It's overfilling. But it's my cup going forward. Angelically gifted cup. It's angelic love. Beautiful love. Would I accept? No, man. 2 cards at the heart chakra. I usually would put these back, but one of the rules of thumb I've been told by my guides, don't second guess your heart, so don't second guess the cards, so just take them as they come out. Queen of Cups, nurturer, lover. Prince or Princess Charming. Lot of love, this is from the future. This is Prince Charming from the future. This is a partner. This is a nurturing partner. This partner needs to be taught how I love, or they're teaching me how they love. They're protective of their love. This could be me being protective of my love, which is obviously true, because you don't just give that love out, right? Because if I'm feeling it together and we're making the dream livable, there's only one person here. It's really me. In the favor energy of the 26, it's telling me that we both have to hold tenderness and space. We both have to be that partner for each other. We both have to have standards. And when you have that mutual attraction, easy. But when the signs of alignment show up and we don't get anxious or worried and pause, and we could say, I'll talk to you in 24 hours from now. I love you. And let that be. Let that be the only thing we say. Very difficult, right? But if you have that kind of connection, and then you could communicate very effortlessly. Hey, and this is not nitpicking you. This is not destroying you. This is not them nitpicking you or destroying you. This is like, let's have a conversation. Why does that make you feel that way? How does this, explain that to me. Make me understand how you feel so I can love you better. That's this conversation. It's a real sign of alignment that connects you to the future version of yourself. In February of 26, it's that big sky theater energy that I always feel, the ring of fire, right? It's a solar eclipse that comes in where I think it's expected maybe even in February. On top of that, there's a sign, right? This is the stuff I'm giving you a heads up. This could be even a child, a baby, a young child. This could be 3 of 1, a possibility of a 4th. This could be 3, a 4th coming in, a red banner day. This is that happiness. This could be the unicorn. This could be the unexpected. But the universe is saying this is divine happiness. This is like, you can't fake the funk here. You know, I always say don't fake the funk on a nasty dunk, because what it's really doing, what you're really doing with this is you're providing the most beautiful, eloquent way to just deliver love the easiest way possible. And most of us, and many people, ask yourself about your exes for just a moment here. Pause for that. Think of your worst ex. And I say worst on purpose, because you're immediately going to go, oh. Think about your best ex. Now, forget about it. Because this love going into 26 has nothing to do with any of that. Like, has nothing. Erase all of that. Because that has just taught you how to love, and how you loved, and how you've learned to love, and how you've learned to be mistreated. That's what that taught you. It taught you about your boundaries. And so when this love does feel foggy, and it's telling me when my love feels foggy, I don't force clarity. And you shouldn't force clarity. Just hold tight to those boundaries. Say, hey, now this is how I am. And if someone pushes against it, say, wait a second. I can't do this. You know? Single moms out there, right? Hey, I need to see you tonight. I can't. The kids are here. But I need to see you. No, you want to see me because you want me. No, that's not how it works. T-Stain Tarot cuts to the chase underneath the emotions. It's the King of Swords. It's having symbiotic relationship. It's having that I understand, I know everything. There's obviously other things going on. It's that. It's saying it, knowing, and meaning it. Not knowing everything, but knowing some of that. It's having connection with a partnership, having the air sign. And this is what's really fascinating. We talk about cups all the time. I talk about cups. If there's no cups, there's no communication. No communication, there's no relationship. I'm leading with, let us have a wonderful communicative relationship. Even if you can't tell me everything, we can still talk. Even though there's other people who want me or want you, but more in that latter, because if it's from my reading, I know that. Queen of Pentacles energy is Capricorn energy. It's saying, hey, at the root chakra, it's the, I know what I desire. I know what I I'm growth energy. I build. And with these 3 cards in alignment, they're being handed from the divine, from the other side, the angels, as we first were kind of privy to here. My curiosity grows bigger as I pull. I want to see what this is. Because those cups, people are screaming. People are yelling. I want. It's about patience. It's about patience. Knight of Pentacles energy, back to the Virgo energy, back to the deep thinker, the Dark Horse candidate. It's like someone... Has someone had you, like, ever had you in their hands like putty? The wall kiss. I talk about this all the time. The lean in, I love your smell. Or lean in and kiss on the forehead. Like, it's like, it could be a very powerful, overtaking, passionate moment, and it becomes tender. It's like, it's just the energetic wave. That's this energy, because it's saying we have this match. We have growth here. These are the seeds of manifestation at the root chakra. Saying, for me personally, going to 26, I'm sharing with you, I can manifest 2 things. And 2 things are manifesting. Do I manifest them? Not yet. Because what would I be personally waiting for is the King of Pentacles. Patience. The wise investor. Putting my effort in. I would want the angelic version of this, to be quite honest. I would settle for the Akashic, but I would want that. And this is a great card right here. This is winning at all costs. If you ask me, do I win at all costs? Absolutely. Come at me, bro. And I do. And I'll fight for those I love. And that's what this is saying. I'll protect those I care about. Because you should be in a place of safe place. Remember how I said when, if you're crying, you're hurt, and you want to pick up that phone, you want to call somebody? Hey, this just happened to me. That circle of support comes out. That's what this is. It's like, who do you fight for? Who do you call? Could be 2 people here in my circle of care, as you see. They're not fighting each other, but they're not fighting me, and they're wandering out here. They're wandering. 2 people wandering. Swords energy, Aquarian energy lines up very well with the air sign Gemini lover Aquarius energy. So there's like 2 people kind of there, 1 person holding back feelings, as this card tells us. We have work, co-work, working on it, working together. Soul, it's meant to be. It's this part of it. So what I look at here is all of these pentacles. We talked about planting the pentacle. It's making a lot of money in 26 for me, which I really like. I'm not going to hyper focus on it, whatevs, right? It's this baby. That's the part we really want to keep tender, right? You don't see you don't walk up on the side of a mountain and say, wow, look at all of this gold, but ignore that infant child there that's crying and say, but look at all the money. That's what the universe is trying to say. That's the real treasure. The children, the child, that's the real treasure, not the money, not that. And so what happens is, as we start to nurture even our inner child, even that part of us that we kind of forget about, the part of us that's been protected away, cup covered. It's that part of us that makes us say, what is this? What is that cup? There's been a lot of cups opening up, but not every cup is the same. And we know that. We figured that out. Queen of Wands, wild card energy, angelic energy on top of that, past life. So whoever comes in my life has intuition, passion, happiness. There's that flower. Right? We're talking about that growth mindset. This is here and this is here. This is that one hasn't come in. Red banner day, right? Something about red flags. Well, no, but really it's saying, hey, red flags, red banner day. And it's a big thing. On my side, on the Aquarian side of things, we have this fire energy. We have this hidden fire energy. It's very clear. Like there's nothing hidden. On this side, the outcome, lots of red flags coming in. But there's a relationship change. Because you see how the cups start just coming more and more and more and more, and it becomes a beautiful thing. And it could even be X energy on a pedestal. Could be that kind of energy. Could be one of those things. So it's one of those things warning me as I get into relationships, don't put this person on a pedestal. Because X's would have put this person on a pedestal. Falsely. Because you can see how the X's are walking away. And it's different, right? There's people in the support, the ring of support, and it's like who's really here and who's not. And so that's a big difference. Home, happiness, growth. There's the Gemini lover energy again. Solidifying that center line. supporting the conduit going forward. Don't know everything, but know how I feel. Solar output, it's happening. So it's happening, but against odds. That's the truth. Keep going here. Gemini lover energy. It's kind of X energy. People out in their heads. Look, see the people? People. So there's people out there that are kind of like, I want this, but I'm not sure. The relationship change comes after somebody holds back. After somebody holds back, somebody holds back, somebody holds back. And this is straight from the universe. This is not even me interpreting it. This is just the universe saying, hey, heads up. This person's going to hold back, and they're going to finally say, I'm going to tell you exactly how you make me feel. And that's what happens. This person unloads on me. And I'll probably pull a timeline on this, but it's a completion. Like, I am the complete package to this person. There's that vulnerability. Is the vulnerability. But this is the part of the strength that comes in. Like, I provide, let's be honest, a little bit of stability. So when we talk about that ring of fire, we talk about February, we talk about that, I would say the eclipses that we follow, many of us do, the moon. In love, that it teaches me and has taught me, we have to ask the real questions. What are we building? And I will ask the question, does this align with what I want? Does this align with what you want? Are we building this? Because mixed signals don't stick. They just won't stick. And there's all of these optional choices that start to pop for the Aquarian, for the wild card fire sign. So there could be fire, there's definitely fire energy in here. You can see here it is. Here's that. I told you, down this middle row here, they're telling me that this, because we're in this time, it could be now, but this is like more like Sag energy, stress, exhaustion, overworked, overburdened, but not put it on you. If this was like this would be like a hell of a relationship. Like, oh God, you're a lot of work. This is my work to do. Your work is your work to do. But that's the growth. This person, whoever it is, they're finishing something huge. Like, this is like they're entering the final phase of something. They're holding back, and that's why they're holding back, because they're in the final phase of something, see? So I feel confident in this right here to hear that this person, I'm waiting on them. I'm waiting on them. I'm waiting on them. And that's okay. Can I chase people and go after them? Of course. Can I win somebody over? Absolutely. Is that what this is about? No, it's never been about that. I pull here. This is the past. This is someone who kind of comes back because it's love. It's pure love. So this is a come back together card. This is a get back together card. So this is kind of like X energy, solar output. So it feels like this person, it could be someone I'm already talking to or someone's trying to come back in. T-Stain Tarot says it's Sag energy, though. It has Sag in their chart. They are temperance, Sag energy. It's an angelic communication saying it's been guided. I'll bridge the gap is what I call it. I'm going to give you guys a secret for the sauce. Death energy rebirth. And that's what's been happening going out of 25 to 26. It's angelic rebirth. The death card is never a bad card. It just means, hey, a lot of big changes, a lot of big feelings. You guys got big feelings out there? Don't got big feelings? As we approach these possible tower moments with Kier, no one tells this Death Knight to stop. This is my Sentinel. This is this is my second favorite card. It says, hey, get back together, but get back together with protection. Sometimes it's time to transform. Sometimes they make a big change, but this isn't as jarring and shocking as that tower moment, is it? So let's finish this and read it out here and go like this. This is getting deeper, moving, carrying. The cups are there. Lots of communication, lots of spirituality. But what we don't see in this very unassuming card, this card deals with a lot of abandonment, a lot of people retreating, withdrawing, a lot of those feelings, and that's what this is. But it's a spiritual partnership. It's a spiritual partner that I'm calling in. I am connecting to someone who has fire in their chart, Sag energy more likely, or they're coming in at the end of the year, or they are already here, but they have December type energy. They have this Capricorn timeline. But this is kind of reiterating it's not necessarily Cap, it's more fire, end of the year. But it's saying this person is walking away from what no longer serves them, more likely diving into that, why did I retreat? Why did I withdraw? Let me tackle that now. That's this energy. In 2026, the partner that comes in, the partner that you're looking at, is asking the same question. What are we really building? The strongest romance is the one that's so coherent that mixed signals, they just don't stick. And that's the biggest message here. I'm going to tell you, I'm personally now getting super curious about February, January into February. It's not like January 1st, a magic button happens for me, or the 31st, but it seems as though this is a progression of January into February energy. Something bigger happens. Not a bad thing, as you see, and I feel it. Not a bad thing at all. It's a soul love that I've unfamiliar to me, but also at the same time safe and comforting. Something I have yet to experience at this new evolution. And this new evolution that we talk about, the I don't want to call it sounds weird, but this spiritual collapse. Because as I enter the chakras, I enter those energetic centers that I was talking about, and I activate them. That consciousness, that development, what I've been doing for the last, say, 5 years, is trying to unlock a love like no other. Find the love that matters most. See? And when I pull, it comes back down to this, the stability, the growth, the I won't quit you, babe. I got you. And so that's what this energy comes in. We're at this energetic mirroring. And it's happening. I love this. I really do love this. And here's that Akashic card, because we know my Libra loves that, going to the Akashic halls. Let me do some research, right? That's that Virgo energy. Let me go do some deep research. Because if it's not worth looking at, what is it worth? It's not looking at anything. And having that connection is beautiful. But taking time to appreciate someone, having an angelic connection as the angels are all starting to show up. You can see them in here. It's really wonderful. I could keep going. I could keep going. See, splitting the deck. It's good. It's very good. It's not just walking away. It's why you walked away. And then dealing with the reasons of the walk away. You can't fix others, but you can definitely help yourself understand. And I say this all the time. When the Lovers comes out, it's not for nothing. And I'm ballsy enough to say I'm pulling my own love reading, right? See that? And it's you can only love your half of your love. And that's the main reading that I get out of this, saying you love your half, I'll love my half. You know what I'm saying? How someone stops loving you, or you lose love, or it's like, that's not your fault. Not your fault, you guys. And what we do is we end up in these like weird abusive relationships. Like, let me just make you love me. How can I make you love me? Like, no. Now we back down. Stand down, soldier. Keep going. I'm not giving up my secrets on live. This is for you guys. It's your readings. It's all about you guys. Yeah. Oh, it's deep. It gets deeper. I'll tell you, maybe I'll read some more for myself. Let's get you guys some readings here. This is not about me. But I honestly don't read myself. Like, I don't take these cards out. Like, that was a real reading. And that's why I predict myself as I go into it. You can see it happen real time, which is, I don't even know how this channel's not at 1 million. I'm surprised some of these videos haven't gone viral. Like, being honest, like, this is the scientist in me, like how the algorithm hasn't picked up on some of this, but I think it's because it's video and it's just me talking. But there's this spiritual connection, and I know what's going to happen, and this piece is aligning for it, and it happens not because I need this, like, not that I need this to be financially my thing, but because I have so much self-respect and courage to understand that this gift is a divine. Oh man, it's a divine presence that helps, and I'm here for you. That's what we're here for. It's definitely good. If I was to do this, and I'll be back on Wednesday at 4 p.m. And what I might do on those readings is pull 15, which I'd never do. I never do. But I might do that. I might pick a handful. It might be only 4 to 5 people, but I might 5 random people get read for but I'll do like a 15 card super deep reading. I'll read 15 for you right now, members. Like, don't you guys worry. I'll do that now, but I'm going to tell you that's what I might do on Wednesday. Just give those people like I've kind of had this conversation a little bit, but I think the universe get me lined up there, right? Line me up with those people. I do appreciate every single one of you. What do you guys want? Anyone want a love reading? Miss K, how are you? Welcome. I think Miss K has got a date on New Year's Eve. Miss K, do you want me to read on you in this date that you have? I know that you guys are supposed to be doing something. Oh, you guys just want me to keep talking so you can hear the silky smooth voice of the Cosmic. No, but I love looking at life and pausing and just taking a moment to just think about it. Because think about how the truth has revealed itself to you recently. I was talking about this. I was thinking about someone, right? And then, like the facts of the recent days. The number 40 years had come up, or glitter had come up, and then all of a sudden, it was like I was on a different platform, different thing, and a song came up, and it was like it had those lyrics in it. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? So there's one more thing in there I can't remember, but there was a third thing that made me trigger, say, okay, this is interesting. And songs talk to you more. The more you get in your feelings, and we kind of back away from this isn't for me. Nope, not for me. And you get in this really closed off, walled in garden, right? And it's that's how it operates sometimes. But that path will widen once you stop trying to control things, especially the horizon. Just let things be. Fall into the arms of the universe. Trust fall, I call it. Trust fall with the ether. Because the soul doesn't rush what it trusts. Right? In our mind, you know it. You guys all do. You'll tell me if you're right or wrong, but you will try to convince yourself that this is okay. This works. This works. This works. This works. This works. And then you realize, no, it never worked. And you go, I knew that. When did the relationship go off the rails? If you're looking for merch, cozyfly.co. There's some merch available for you guys there if you're interested. Become a member, gets you access to this and early access to teaching content that I love doing, by the way. It's the teacher in me. I just love doing that. It's all done. I have it all done. I'm slowly pushing it out so you guys aren't getting bombarded. Like Cosmic dropped 32 videos today. So I'm pushing out slowly at once, like a couple a week. But yeah, I enjoy this content. I enjoy making it. Let's do this. There's no queue. It's just me. I have chat up here. Miss K, pick 2 tarot decks and ask the rawest question. The most beautiful question. Don't go general. Let's lean into 26. It's your year. It's the year of Miss K. It's the year you finally accept love in your life. Not find it, not stumble upon it. You allow it to occur in your life. Miss K, what does that look like to you? I want you to give me the two tarot decks. Don't just give me numbers. Look at the cards. Look at the 1s, the 2s, the 3s. And don't say I always pick. Let your heart chakra pick. Close your eyes. Think of that person you're thinking of. And really, really get into it for a moment. Allow yourself to say, let this moment be magical. Let's picture 26. Let's not picture the moment. Let's not picture anything you're thinking of. Picture you in love in the arms of someone who really cares about you. And let's be quiet for a moment. Just hold each other for just a moment. No words. That's what you want to look at, Miss K. But I would love to read for you. I love reading for all of you. You all have different energies, different. I mean, I was talking about this even yesterday. Lavana, you have the way you present your content is different. but it's meaningful. You can see when you put it together, it's like art. It has like an artistic form to it. It really, really does. And there's something magical to the way you present it. Ethereal, right? The way they talk, the way they light up. And it's draining on them. And I know it's draining. Because they're always out there just give. And I want to see them pause for once in a while and say, you know what? I need to light up my own world. I need to fill up my own cup. And that's okay. And I think they feel guilty. They're afraid that the success will just end and people will leave. And that's not how the world works. And that's why I love to see that. I really do. I love to see this for you guys because, and I'm not judging anybody. And it's just taking a moment to pause. And what have you done for yourself lately? Have you centered yourself? How many of us get up, go to work, come home? And how many of you actually ask that deep question? How many of you sit there and question anything in your own life? So just go through it because that's what's been handed to you. The most intelligent and wisest people question everything and try to prove it or disprove it. And they go down that wild path and say, I can't figure this out. I find something I like and I try to prove it's bad. Like I go that way. And that's how I've been operating for so many years. Because I learned as a child who faced abuse and pain and hurt, I wouldn't trust people. So I would say, I don't trust you. Let me prove why, why the trust is not there. And so I would go, okay, and I would show myself. And eventually I would find the people who were really, really good for me. And as I was joking recently, it's the red flags. It's a super easy way to look at it, right? If you're finding a bunch of red flags, don't go, well, they're not that bad. A red flag, it's call it out. Call it out. And people don't like their red flags called out. And we're not about argument. It's about communication. And that dials back to the cups. How many of you have that feeling with the cups? How many of you feel that with and that's why the cups are so emotional. That's why if you just watched my reading, you would have seen it. The Ace of Cups is a relationship. It's that Ace of Cups that came out right in that golden position. It's marriage, proposal, relationships, even a baby is a possibility. Imagine a cosmic baby. Imagine me having a cosmic baby. Good golly, Miss Molly. The romantic love. The Two of Cups is that partnership. It's I love you, you love me. Let's talk about it. But the Three of Cups is that all of bringing it together. And that's why I teach about all this stuff. Because once we get up to that King of Cups, you'll hear me just mention it. I'll be like, this is, King of Cups energy, how do I usually say it? Get into my rhythm. Oh, Scorpio King of Cups, death card, 5, 6, 7. And so what I'm doing is I say it like almost like rote memory, and I play it back because it locks in that meaning that it's there's tolerance there, there's support, saying, hey, there's rebirth happening. I got you, babe. We have to change. It's time to move. You're doing great. It sucks, but I got you. It's that nurturing that comes along with that king. It's that romance. It's that, hey, what do we want to do here? You're not alone. Things are working out. You've already gone through that pain. Yeah, ask anybody what that has gone through the Five of Cups. That King of Cups knows about all that. The regret, the grief, the feeling abandoned. Anybody? Unloved? That's what 26 is saying. Lean into those feelings, not to be a jerk and be like, I know because you did this. I felt it before. Let's talk it out. All right. 2 and 6. Let's see what happens here, Miss K. I'm going to try to dial in on your love. Not about anybody else. You're the only priority right now. You are my world. You're my sun, my moon. You're the stars. That's what this is. And we're asking your guides, we're asking your highest self, we're asking your spirit guide. And that's what really happens here. Your spirit guide comes in and basically says, hey, I'm here as the liaison for Miss K. How are you? Fist bump. I'm like, hey, what's up? And that's what happens on my side of things. That's why I can get through. I'm friendly with your spirit guides, particularly your spirit guide. And so when we pull the first card, there's Aquarian-like energy or Aquarian feelings in here. There's the moving on, moving back. We look at X's. We look at all you've learned. We have the Six of Swords energy. And it's not necessarily about dates. It's about, if you want to ask about 26 in love, this is what it looks like. But it's we look at like loss and regret and, you know, not being noticed and those kind of things. And that's the emotions that we enter 26 with. We're going, hey, do you see me? Akashically, that's something you're carrying, you're dealing with. Think about like a worksheet, right? And you're filling out a worksheet, it's half filled out. You're like, hey, you're not really noticing me the way I want to be noticed. Do you see me or not see me? But what happens here, it's a transition that has to happen. There has to be something that moves on or creates soul energy. There's the sword. The boss queen comes in. That's you. Queen of Swords. I know what I know. Allow me to offer or choose what I want. But you're thinking about one person. There's only one person you really want. And this person's on your mind. Always on your mind. You can see it by the bird hovering over them. You have a perspective. You're heading to the future. You can't, 25, whatever happened in 25 is not the future. You're living in the now. This is a good reading. You're taking control of your own energy. You're mastering that energy. Those anxiety, those grief-driven moments, that's you taking all of this information. Could be a match. Could be a divine match. I definitely see Aquarian, Libra. I see a little bit of Aquarian here. This is a lot of air energy, just so you know. So I'm not necessarily calling on any one person, but the Six of Pentacles comes in with a little bit of Taurus energy, giving and receiving. Give as much as you get. Give as much as you get. Do not overgive. Right? Someone says, text you hi, text back hi. You can say hi, how are you? But don't be like, hi. Oh my God, I got to tell you about all of my stuff that just happened. Right? Boundaries. Energetic boundaries. Allow it to naturally evolve into that. And not everyone's aware of that. And not everyone has that. Brand new start coming in. You have a brand new relationship happening. This has been happening. You just have yet to choose that you want this yet. This is the boldest statement I've heard from your guides yet. You haven't chosen it. You don't want it. You're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for them to choose you. And they say, what? Why haven't you chosen? Like, why won't you choose? Solar outcome. Look, so because you won't choose them, you're out in the cold. You have this weird feeling, but they're in your energy, that there's a player energy going on here. There's a starseed. You're a starseed. They're a starseed. It makes you feel so good when you're near them, when you're with them, when you're around them. This could not be any more clear. This is a very great, beautiful, brand new start. This person's a catch. I don't see player energy, but I see two people out in the cold. I see two people. You both are having the same. They see it, by the way. They know it. They're not ignorant to what you're doing or how this is operating. So whoever this person is knows you're into them a lot. Way more than you're telling. But you have yet to say, hey, can I tell you how I feel? You're playing this game saying I don't feel something. And that's what this person is in 26 seeing. Starting with the Six of Swords card. I'm telling you, 26. I'm telling you, this is something major. Be happy. They like you a lot. We'll lead with that. But that doesn't get you home. That doesn't open the door. That hands you the key. At your feet, there's a key laying there. You go, oh, great. I can't wait till that key jumps in the lock and unlocks the door and opens the door and then carries me through the thread. No, the key does not do that work. Think of it like this. This is a wish come true. This is good news. This is great news. But because we're not using the key or taking any action, nothing happens. You have to have mutual attraction, which you both have. You have, it's very mutual. But the angels are saying, we're worried about judgment. What will people think? What will people think? Underneath it all, people will think. People will absolutely judge you. And you know why? Because it's an Akashic record. It's meant to be in your life. Oh, I can't believe. Why did they do? Whatever that is, there will be people who will judge you in the positive. Did you think about that? How people will be like, I love this for you. I think this is great for you. I'm judging you. You did great. Then you're like, people will judge me and they'll think I'm the worst. And da. No. People are going to say, this is great for you. I love this for you. Because we're going round and round and round, and we're not really making progress with this person to start something new. And you're right at the cusp. Miss K, I can tell you with absolute truth. In 26, you're dating this person. If you come on here in 26, it's my boyfriend. I want to ask about my boyfriend. You might even be more mature and say my current partner. You might be. But I think that's what this is. Is there a choice of choices? Are you going to really let this person slip away that makes you so happy? Is it worth your anxiety taking the lead of 20 and 26? No, it's not. You are in charge. You have the admiration of this person. You know you do. It scares the living hell out of you that this person likes you this way. And you tried to dismiss it after so many different ways, shapes, forms. You tried to say it's not what I think it is. And it looks very much like a win-win. It looks a lot like a cause and effect, kind of like they do this, you do that. But the truth has to come out. The justice energy is absolutely here. It's just not called justice. So either you choose on this, and this person is the person you want to choose, but you're not choosing them. Brand new start. This is the beginning. So this is your guide. This is your spirit guide saying, listen, all the theatrics aside, have a seat. Your guide's like, give me your hands. This is the beginning. It's scaring the living hell out of you. This is the beginning of something. It's scaring the living lights out of you. Remember what I said earlier? It's all about communication. You guys give and receive wonderfully. Hey, let me get this for you. I'll hold the door. No, you hold the door. Thanks, guy. You know, it's like, it's cute stuff. But do you guys communicate and say, hey, I really care about you? You know what? Do you know why I like you? Do they tell you why they like you? Do they give you that moment of, hey, this is why I'm into you? Or is it like, hey, you're aight? You know, is it like one of them? Is it, hey, big pat on the back? I think you're cool as fuck. You know, is it like that? Because if it's like that, if the cups are there, I'm going to tell you, you're both in the same boat. But this person, you're waiting for them to come forward and say, I want to tell you. And they've told you. They've told you multiple times. That's what I'm being told. That, like, they can't tell you anymore. It's you have to say, I heard what you have said multiple times. I didn't ignore it. Well, yes, I did, and here's a card proving it. You did ignore me. He's calling you a close friend because he's letting you choose him. Yeah, passion. He's into you. Miss K, he wants to kiss you. He wants to hold you. He wants to bring you close into his arms. And it's not about having an intimate relationship that's just physical. It's emotional. It's spiritual. It's harmonic. It's the balance that you've been asking for, but you're afraid of your own self-control, if I get this correct. You're going to lose control with this person, and you're going to lose yourself in this person. And they're going to maintain control. And you're like, oh, Lordy Lord. And you won't be able to, you're going to lose who you call yourself. You're just using that close friend as a way to say, see, they really don't like me. But deep down in that heart chakra, the one that you're talking about, you know they love you. You know they really like you. This is not just this is not just a friend. Ask yourself, are they just, he calls you a close friend. Are they really just a close friend? Are they really just a colleague? When it's just you and them alone, just you and them. Close your eyes, take a moment, deep breath in, deep breath out, take a moment. Think about it. Just you guys are alone. Have that moment. Fantasize for half a second. They're coming in the room and they want to tell you something. Nobody's around. What are they telling you? They're saying, hey, buddy, fist bump. Are you just overly attracted to them that you're losing signal? You're like, I think they're causing like an override. They're almost causing like an overload to your system, to your nervous system. You're into them a lot more. See, there's the lightning strike. If they came at you and said, I love you, I've always, they took you and they took you by the hand, right, and sat you down, and then I looked at you, I just 10 seconds locked eyes with you and said, I've loved you for an eternity. I feel you when I'm not with you. I know you're there. I want the best for you. If I'm not that, I want the best for you. If I'm that, I stand with you. That's what this is. They want the best for you. It's not about commitment issues, not at least from them. They want you. They're committing to you. They really, really want you. It's almost like this deep, dark desire that you harbor, that you fantasize about them, and you're afraid you'll lose yourself in that fantasy of when they come in. What's real? What's fantasized? Is this what you imagined, or is this what's real? It is real. And the guys say, we keep telling you, hey, you in the back, Miss K, stand up. Me? Yes, you. The one we keep yelling at. You're blocking this. Why are you blocking this? Why are you blocking this? This is not even me talking. This is like the cosmos asking you. Why are you blocking this connection? What does it make you? Why do you block it? Strength, vulnerability, growth, weaken the knees. You lose sense of self. You lose sense of identity. Does this sound about right? Is there no one like them? You've tried to find other people. I'm going to call you out right now. You've tried. You went, I don't need this person. And 26 is the culmination of you guys being together. At some point, it does happen. It's the matter of you saying, I am in control of my own destiny. And when you do that, when you see that, when that truth comes in, just as much as you want to be a billionaire, you want to be a mother, it's your destiny. But many people out there have leaned on, will someone come help me? Will someone finish this for me? But I'm afraid to complete this. I'm afraid to hit the go button. No. Your vulnerability, the minute you say, I'm afraid I don't know everything, but I'm doing this, right? If I said, hey, let's take a backpack trip across Europe, is it the answer yes or no? Or do you have 10 more or 20 more questions? And that's it. And this is you have the power to choose this. This is a big conversation I've been having with people. That's what this whole channel has been about. And a lot of feminines, especially, people don't see it that way. You have the power to choose. And the universe, you don't think you're a divine soul coming to this universe. You think you're falling on good fortune. Yes, there's divine influence that brings you two together. But you have to say, thank you, universe. I'm grateful. Hey, let's hang out some more. Let's have some more conversation. Can I call you later tonight? Can I text you? I was thinking of you. Period. Nothing else. Those little things give you control to say, I'm letting this anxiety, I'm settling my nervous system. Because when you don't let this out, it puts you in this little bit of self-imprisonment, has it not? It feels like it's been happening more and more recently because you have control. And they're showing you can choose me. You can choose me. And that's what this is. So Miss K, when they show you that you can choose them, it's like, choose how far can they you can choose them right up into physical intimacy, all the way through that. It's not like it doesn't switch. It doesn't mean, oh, haha, you chose me, now I got you. No, this is permanent choosing. If there's times and like days that you want them to pick things for you, they will. Like, hey, surprise me, babe, let's go out to eat. Or, hey, babe, I want to do something fun Saturday. Can we do something fun? Will you surprise me? They're like, yeah, let's do that. And they plan the whole day. I love that stuff. On my end of things, I love that. I'm like, I'll handle it. you know, going away and stuff, I'm a big plan like that. I'll have some things I lock like as cornerstones, as markers in the trip, but I don't lock an itinerary in. No way. And it just leaves so much fun. Capricorn, December energy. This is the moment you're handed the beautiful manifestation of love, the power. There's a rabbit in here. Physicality. You're wanting to be intimate with this person. The universe is calling you out as you evolve into your womanhood, and you're like, I really love this. I want to feel close with this person. That's true. That's there. And that's this control. How much control can you handle? Right? If you're sitting there and you're having this tender moment with them, does that control switch? Do you want it to switch? Do you ask, say, hey, I'm not looking for an abusive relationship. I want a supportive relationship. Hey, I've never had my back rubbed. Super simple. Right? No one's ever like kissed me on the forehead before. Not saying do this right now. Say, I'm just have these weird, and that's when you start planting those seeds, saying, I want these things. And this person will start making them happen. Not because you asked for them, but because you're desiring them. Not because you asked for them, but because you're desiring them. Allow this person to be that person for you. If you want them there, then let them be there. Because you're very powerful on your own, but I see you're like, there's already been times. There's already been times. You know? Would you like a Diet Coke? Right? And the universe has put you together on purpose. Why do you think you guys are where you are? Why do you think you have the feelings? Why do you think your life events have been the way they are? It's just you and them. And you just don't want to embrace it because you're afraid. It's a near miss energy. That's kind of what it's coming down to. Your intuition tells you they're very much into you. 26 is your year to pick. Lean into 26 as it's your year of choice. Does it make Miss K happy? Yes. Does it not? I'll get back to you. I'm not sure on that. Don't run away because it makes you anxious. Don't lead with other people's choices. Lean into it if it makes you feel good, happy, brings you joy. It's like this makes me feel great on anything you do. But especially love and relationships. But you see how the lovers are not here? It's because we're not in that moment of choice yet. But there's that King of Pentacles. You have invested, or they have invested time and energy into you like nobody's business at a soul level. They've taken time to just sit there and listen and talk to you and just look at you and say, hey, what's going on? How you been? How you been feeling? And they're really, really asking you. Nobody's ever done that for you. Nobody's ever really done that without trying to manipulate or take something from you or use you. This is a very wise person who's willing to grow with you, but grow differently. Grow differently. See all the growth here and see all the growth here. They're willing to grow with you, and you're like, is this real? And the universe is saying, yes, it is. You keep asking. It's real. And you have control. So rephrase that from I've never had control before to I now always have control. I always have choice. I live in choice. Does that make sense, Miss K? I hope it does. You're the choice of choices here. You're the choice of choices. Yes, that is it. You are scared of choice. You don't think I'm scared of choice? You don't think I get a little scared? I love it though. Oh my god, this happened recently. I got embarrassed. I had this whole restaurant start singing "Happy Birthday" to me. Like my birthday's at the end of January, and it was 2 years ago, and they just started singing, and I was like, I looked at my family and stuff. I looked at them. I go, hey, this is what embarrassed feels like. No, I'm serious, Miss K. I was like, what the hell? I go, what? I was a little embarrassed. I loved it. I love getting scared. Like, come around the corner and, hey, jump scare me anytime you guys want. But really, I love getting scared. I think childish pranks are silly, but I love getting scared. I love that kind of like, around the corner. I love that. I think that's playful. And being embarrassed for good fun, or being I think that's cute. I think it's playful. I think that's the energy you lead into. So I don't know if you get to, I don't know if you guys do that. I don't know if they try to scare you, or I don't know if they try to jump scare you, or it's that energy. They're trying to jump start that anxious energy out of you and try to say, you're okay, you're okay. And I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm having fun with you because they know it's there. All right. Let me know how it goes, Miss K. Are you still going out to, what's it, Wednesday? You still going out with them Wednesday? We always love Miss K. We have always loved Miss K. Miss K gets a big right? Good. So have fun with it. They're not taking out on New Year's Eve as a buddy. Like, let me put it this way. I'm not hanging out with Frank, my friend. You guys know my boy, Frank. I'm not hanging out with my friend, Sean. You know, these are friends of decades. I'm like, what's up, bro? You guys want to hang on New Year's Eve? No, he wants his kiss, girl. Like, he's kissing you. Get some flavored chapstick and be ready. I would tell him, like, hey, if we're going out, I'm getting my kiss. I need a New Year's Eve kiss. Lean into that, because that's what you want. You know you want it, so lean into it. Say, we're kissing or not? What's up here? Because I need a kiss. I want to be with someone's going to kiss me. I need to set my wish. Sexy as hell. There it is. Right, Miss K? Don't be afraid. Lean into it. Yeah. Lean into that. You know, take the choice, because you know you want the kiss on New Year's Eve, right? That's just us talking. I know you want it. So why would you not say, hey, before we go out, let me ask, are you going to try to kiss me? And leave it at that. Leave it hanging on them. Make them a little uncomfortable, because you know you want it, and you know you want them to say, yeah, I want to kiss you. But just put it out there for them, right? Flip the script, because they like making you uncomfortable with their machismo. They're very their energy settles you, but they're sexy to you. And you're like, hey, I got a question. Are you gonna try to kiss me? Yes. Yeah. Miss K, have fun with it. Say, I gotta okay, start with this. Can I ask you a question? Wait. Hey, are you gonna try to kiss me at midnight? And if they don't say anything, you got pretty much an answer. Like, they're afraid to answer you. And if it comes back and they say, well, do you want to kiss? Do you not want to kiss? Say, answer the question. Say, I'm just asking you a question. Say, can you answer? And push it back on them until they answer you. Say, I'm asking you, were you planning on it? And say, I need you to be truthful with me. Or you, and if you'll know if they're BSing you. Have fun with it. Right? Yeah, have fun with it. Miss K, this is you. Love, it is all you. Have fun, because when you guys go back, because work in the same building, right? You go, and if you don't see each other, he'll regret it. He's the one who's taking you out. He's gonna go, damn it. And if you leave it on him, say, claim me. You want me? Claim me. Because that's his part of the deal. He's saying, I'm taking, and you're just saying, I'm giving you the green light. I'm bringing it out there. If you, I'm looking for a kiss on New Year's Eve. Is that going to be you or no? Because I need you to tell me. So when I'm in these weird headspaces, are you going to come, rattle my cage a little bit and say, babe, I got you. Kiss on the forehead, hug. Yeah. It's all good. He likes you a lot, Miss K. He wants to kiss you, and it's not just the physical thing. He wants to make sure you're safe and comforted, and he wants to be with you into the new year. That's special. That's really special. Is it you and 22 people? Who is it? How many people are going? Think about it. It's pretty obvious. Jessa wants to know about her husband energy. I told myself and my children I would never remarry. Understandable, right? However, I feel very strong husband energy coming my way. That's a great question for this. What do the cards say about this? We can absolutely read this. But yeah, thank you. Thank you, Miss K, for sharing that. Yeah. I love when you guys come in here and you share this energy, you put yourselves out there, and you allow myself to kind of dial in on this. Because it's kind of hard to deny it, right? And there's no lovers here, because it's like, but is it love? Is it love? So we should see lovers cards for you, Jessa. We should see that kind of energy. You should see some of that coming in. So let's do that. Let's read for you. Jessa, why don't you pick 2, 3, 4. I don't even know. You can mix. You can say all. I'll put them together. Whatever you need to do. Whatever makes you feel drawn. Like, what's the husband energy telling you? And thank you for being here. Thank you guys for all being here. Be sure to share the channel with mom, with your best friend. Be sure to share it with anybody that you like. And if it's a friend of me, or if it's an enemy, send them my way. And then wink, wink at me, you know? And I'll give them a bad reading. Like, oh, fortune will befall you. And then you'll have to give it away. And they're like, oh, what? Yeah. I'll say, yeah, so-and-so said they get it from you. You owe them all that money. And they're like, oh. So really, if you have people you want to, like, kind of let them in and say, hey, look, I want to know what this says about you. Bring them over, right? Get them on here. Get them read. I'll be back on New Year's Eve. I might do something a little different. I'm going to do like a really a New Year's Eve reading. I'll be on for a while. I might even be on for extra long, but I might do 15 card readings. It's a 15 card layout. It'll be a 5x3. It's what I usually do for you guys, but I dialed back on the energy this week so I can put it out onto Wednesday. So I'm doing the 9 card, and it seems like it's fine. I think we're getting really well. We're doing this beautiful. 3. I love this. And 5 is alive. This is my deck. And like the best way to look at this deck for me, guys, is like if all hell broke loose and like let's say the house, like a plane was about to hit, I would grab this deck and run. Like, this is the one I'm leaving the house with. Like, I've been told to take this one. This is my 6-shooter deck. We all know I'd probably grab a couple, but I would absolutely make sure that this would be the first one out the door. But it carries energetic energy. Like, that's the thing. So you're basically saying, hey, I want you to read for this. And I want 5 is alive. I want to know how you're going to feel more alive in 26. And I love that. So you're asking about this husband energy, possible potential partner coming in, right? If we know their sign, that'd be good, but you don't have to give it out. I'll give you some sign energy. Let's see here. Mid-deck pull. Wow, wild card. Fire energy. You're in your feels. Top down. When this comes in like this, there's a blockage on your feels, because I haven't seen this in a while, but when it comes down like this is like there's a blockage, but you have stability, intuition, happiness, growth mindset. There's definitely something blossoming here, without a doubt. Past life is in this relationship. You have that. And when it comes in like this is like being handed down. To give you guys a perspective, it's like it's kind of coming down from the angels saying here. But you are still working on some stuff. You're still dealing with things, people, in motion. Angelically, you have an angel in your corner here. Let's keep reading here. Another angelic card. So there's regret. There's 3 past people, or 3 past things. This is not a bad thing. We're heading into relationship change. If you're talking about husband energy, this person's helping you logically see the good in the gray area, like the why things happen, everything that happened had happened for a reason. We say it all the time. We say it so easily, right? We put ourselves way out there, like, oh, everything happens for a reason, but your entire life had happened for a reason. Like this led to that road, and that road led to this road, and then and now you're here, and that's what brings you here. Akashic record states your intuition's telling you the same thing. This is an intuitive Akashic record. 2 pillars, 2 moons. We have 2 ways to look at it. 2 different people. This person's probably very spiritual and you're spiritual. You both have your own spiritual take on it, but you go by facts. You work on the same kind of, like, this is what's written. The written record, the written accord. That record, or whatever this is absolutely in here. Wild card energy fire says happiness. Little birdie's telling you, when you lean into that wild card, you don't need the angels, the universe to help you. You're a sovereign being in this universe. Most of us say, like, even me, Jess, I'm like, oh, guides, I'm like, what do you think? You're one of those people who say, I'll sit in my own energy and think about it. And that's scary. It's really scary. So you and this other person come from 2 different fields of thought. And that in itself is showing up as a beautiful connection, because you're getting a different perspective from being around them. And they're seeing the feminine perspective of the power that you bring in. It's like the flowering energy that comes in from you, the way you nurture or bloom. So yes, if it's marriage energy, I could see it, but I could see there's a lot of burden unless there's Sag energy here. If someone's leading with, or this is being led with Sag energy, you can't see the house up ahead. You can't see the road up ahead. We're carrying a lot of stress exhaustions, but it's past life exhaustion. It's not now. If this was a yellow card, that would be sucky. That would be X's, people bothering you. You can't, why are you doing this to me? No, this is an Akashic record saying we're putting it all aside. We're building together. And that's when this says this, because it says when you're building and you're building with this person, you're adding one more wand, it becomes 11. And then that becomes the Page of Wands. It's essentially you're setting this into motion. You're following harmony. It's not easy. I can tell you this is not easy. It's really hard for you to be away. It's tough for you not to have them. And it's a lot of it. It's exhausting. It's stressful. There's a lot of burdens on your plate. And I get that. That's tough, but it's not forever. This is temporary. And I want to say maybe even only a month or two. Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, you're a goat. You're not going to be stopped. Like people can tell you like, no, you're going to keep going. And this person, there's a third party or third person coming in here. And that's what changes this perspective in the end. It is marriage, yes. It's a marriage of different convention. Marriage comes in two different ways to me. Four of Wands or comes in with the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is like, it's spiritual. It's the strongest kind of form that we have. The angel that's coming in, that regret that you have is not the same as this. Short throw energy tells me, and your intuition's telling you it's different. There's almost like one person, two people down here, one person up here, but it's protector energy. Your happiness is based off of this connection. Capricorn energy coming in, wild card energy. This is fire, earth. It has a little bit of the Leo energy in there too. Passion. It's lighting you up in different places. We're afraid, wow. And your emotions and your emotional base. This is where you're lit up. This is why we're asking the question. This is the, hey, can we find out what the foundation of what you're doing is? That's the burden. They're like the justice to your parental permission, and you don't need them, but they come in as a stabilizing justice figure. They come in with that Libra energy. They come in with that, whatever this is, this air sign energy. Could be Aquarius, could be Libra, but maybe even Gemini. But they come in with the knowledge. They come in saying, I'm going to pretend I know. They know. And they offer that part of themselves to your emotions. This is the part of them that you cannot deny. You say, I really am into this. And it fires up the Sag energy, that part of themselves, the stability, the support, the confidence, the self-assuredness. It's even the charm, the courage. It's a little bit of that investor energy. It's the part of them that comes in that they're self-sufficient. They got this. But they're more than that. They're totally honest. There's only one other person in their life. One other person, I would say, in their life that would even close to influence what the decision would be. This is their energy, only because it's coming in parallel, overlapping. This other person's clouded, or this other person, they have some cloudedness. There's some mystery to this person. But there is nothing negative to this. Like, you don't see clouds. And this is an angelic fog that's setting in here. Like, it's almost like a clearing. You know, ever see someone hose down like a floor in like a Costco, right? They start hosing. It's like, it's almost feels surreal. Like, what are you doing? You have a hose inside a building. But whatever this is, it's clearing house and saying, these aren't even yours. Like, what are you doing? and they're helping you. This person's helping you with clear vision and their stability. Look at their throne. Look at how stable this person is. Golden apple, could be educator, could have that. They have the Ankh. They have ancient leadership energy as well. That's the thing you're attracted to. So what it comes down to, it's the beginning of something beautiful, bright. This Two of Wands is Emperor, Empress energy. Empress, Emperor energy. So there's definitely some kind of, they're leading you into your Empress, your leadership field. You're a powerful person on your own regard, right? But what they are doing is they're taking you by the hand and saying, you're so much more than what you think you ever could be. And they're not letting you think you're anything less. And that's the difference. They're pushing you. They're pushing you to be more. They're showing you that your success is, there's more here. And it's not because you need them. It's because you're choosing to be more successful. You're choosing to be persistent in your own success. Where in the past, it looks like there was grief, depression, anxiety, and those are the things that you led with your heart. Those are the things that you won't stop me. Those are the things you can't break me. That's the difference. Your heart is absolutely being rebuilt by this person. Your heart is being changed by this self-sufficient, totally honest person. Your heart is being changed by this nurturer. Your heart is being changed by this person who will give you marriage. This heart is being changed by this person who will marry you when you want it, if you want it. But right now you're not there yet. So that's not the option. That's not what you're looking for. But yes, they will give you it. But what it's telling me on the periphery, it's there. There's some kind of even spiritual marriage. But they're saying, I get it. But that's not your future. How you feel is not how you are. How you feel now about certain things, that is not how you are. Those are going away. Look at solar output. This is like, we're done with that. And you know it. You say, if I'm with this person long term, even short term, these things go away. They disappear. You feel it, you know it, you can absolutely sense it. And that's where your emotions, the top of the building, the 360 of your emotions. The good golly, Miss Molly, this is right. That's what it is. Because the past life part of it, you say, I can't deny that. The passion, you can't deny that. How they make you feel happy, you can't deny that. How your intuition increases, you can't deny that. There's a stability that you can't deny. However, there's a disconnect that you use from the universe to say, I want to know how I feel. Self-check-in time that you do. That's different than this person. They connect to the entire cosmos. They turn into, like, I would call like a transceiver receiver energy, and you and them work very symbiotic, but come at it very differently. This is an empress. That Queen of Wands is emperor energy, but you're like, I operate. I could be the empress all the time, but I'm going to show you how. Like, you come across very patient, resourceful, even domestic, and that part of you, that strategic part of you, is what makes them attracted, because you are wild card energy. They didn't expect you. You're soul tribe from a different dimension. You're soul tribe from a different timeline. You were like, the universe said, like, this person thought they figured everything out. They were in charge. They know everything's going on. Money, wealth, happiness. And you have wealth coming in, by the way, money. But that's not the thing you're asking about. They're saying, but that's the thing is, this person is helping stabilize that wealth coming in because of past timelines, because they say those wands that you've been carrying aren't your wands. You're handing them out to new soul tribe members. And they said, I know, I've done this. And that's what they're trying to tell you. And they said, let's go get some more wands. Build more creators, as they're calling it. That's what I'm hearing. So when they build more creators, what does that do? What does that change it? It says you have choice. And that's what choice is. Choice of the Akashic kind. You don't have to commit to anybody just yet, and that's okay. That's not saying nobody wants you. That's not saying you're not loved. It's to the quite contrary. It's saying you're loved. You want to get married to this person? Marry them in 5 years, 10 years, 20. They're always going to be there. They're always going to be willing to marry you. That's the question you have to ask. Why do you want to marry them right now or in the future? Marry them when it's right, when the time's right, when it feels perfect, when the moment for that first kiss feels so perfect. When the first I love you feels perfect. That's what this is, because the pain that you have carried, the Akashic pain, all of the pain you've been carrying for your lifetime, it's starting to make a lot more sense with this person. You can actually see how the stained glass is right here. It's lighting up. It's this pain. Listen, Jessa, you're beautiful inside and out. Inside and out. And this illusion, this mystery of who you are, is being expressed through this past life experience. That's why they're saying, let me show you my wand. And you're like, look at all these wands. And they say, I want to come at you gentle. They come at you with a page of wands energy less than you. They come at you with on bended knees saying, I love you because you're who you are. They're definitely from the same tarot deck. They definitely have the same feelings. They have this, but they're not asking anything of you. They could ask everything of you and more. They say, I want nothing from you. I'm more than happy. And that's the difference. That's the change. That's the change maker. Saying, I need you to marry me, I need a baby, I need that. They're not doing that. And you're asking your higher self, you're asking your guides for a better perspective. So T-Stain Tarot, once again, they come out and say, haha, and they hijack your strength and say, I see you're using intuition. And you're like, and they say, allow me to add this fuel additive in there. And you become so powerful in 26, it becomes almost undeniable that they're meant to be in your life. You say, where were you in 24 or 23? They weren't meant to be there. They were on their own path. But they're meant to be on this path. It's undeniable. It's undeniable. The King of Pentacles, wise investor. They've been taking their time, like they will take every precious moment of life with you. They invest in you. They're the last piece of the leg for that $1 million payday. You have 9 pentacles, there's the 10th, and the 10th only becomes multiplied by 10. So the million becomes, 100 million. Then it becomes multi-million-dollar payday. It could be your business, could be something more, but this person adds one last piece. It's 2 homes here. I see multiple homes in the future. 1, 2. This is a person you do marry. Because there's 4 pentacles. There's 3 pentacles. There's 3 pentacles that you hold that become legacy pentacles. Legacy wealth for children, legacy wealth. But there's one right now, one that's hurt. One is in pain. And that's the bigger difference. It's right here. And that's the one that's taking the focus. Oh, you guys see that? Wow, that was weird. It's supposed to be here, but it wants me to pull it down to here. It's like they're coming in, like they're going to make $1 million, but they're coming in based off of, I know what heartbreak is. Do you? Yeah, like, let's talk about it. And not like our exes are bad, but let's explore each other through our heartbreaks and learn each other. And not trauma bonding. You can see right here, this is not trauma bonding. This here is you guys lost each other in many past lives. And that's his heartbreak, because when you learn heartbreak with somebody else, it's almost like you're the healing that I felt this heartbreak, and you can heal it. I'm very curious to see what this is, because yeah, because it's that pain. Ready? This 4 of Swords. Look it up yourself. Don't trust me. Call Cosmic the goddamn liar he is, right? But really, look this up. The 4 of Swords. That's the pain card. When the 4 of Swords comes along with the angelic heartbreak, it comes in saying, I've never even known love. All that pain I was going into, all the times I was running away from all of this, kind of going into solitude, the recovery, and just thinking and resting. These moments have led you into true love. And so you had to go through 2 past heartbreaks, or they had to go through past heartbreaks. And this is like a third, this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This could be a third love. Yeah, sun's coming out. It's not here in the moment. Possibility of 4th. If you're asking, because we have 3 and then 4, this is the moment of the sun's coming out. It's in reverse. It says right now it's not the way you want it. Let's be honest. But the path to them goes through those old heartbreaks, and they're always there. They don't even hide. They say, "You asked for me." Like they absolutely are very, very much in their own energy, and that in itself makes you feel comfortable, at ease. Your nervous system just settles with them. You're like, I don't have to worry. Oh my Lord. All the worrying and concern and what do I do next and how about this and I gotta do that. It settles with them, because this big daddy energy comes in and says, I got you, girl. And it's not because you can't handle it. It's because their soul is following this life path. They're coming back to you after lifetimes of missing you. And I don't say this lightly, but whoever this person is your emperor. And that's the person you've been looking for. And you didn't even know you were missing them. And that's the better part. They just show up and saying, hey, I've been looking for you. And this $1 million payday is they have their own million. They bring in a small piece and you go, I'm a millionaire. They go, yeah, me too. I'm like, what else? And they go, by the way, that stress, that's angelic. I feel what you feel. I know what you feel. I don't want you to feel it, but I need you to work through it. I'm not taking those wands off your back. I'm sorry. But I will be here for you when you carry them. And I will support you and cheer you on every wand you drop. That's exactly what this is. This is your coach. This is the one that's unlike anybody you've ever met. They have angelic touch. They're pure. They're real. It's almost like their feet don't touch the ground, and it makes you uncomfortable a little bit, right? It's like, where did this come from? Little birdie tells me, get a perspective on this. You asked for this. You wanted this. You talked about this. You called for this, and now here it is. It just took longer to get here. The good fortune has turned in your favor. This is not gambling or luck or I rolled the dice and wing. No, this is you had conformed and brought this frequency. You have done so many good things for so many people. That's what this 10 of Wands tells me to tell you. You have put yourself out there and carried other people's wands. You've gone through all of that challenge and people bothering you and hurting you and saying, I know. You've gone through marriage, right? You've gone through divorce. You've gone through expansion and shrinkage and gone through all of that. This is Sag energy at its like best, and it's telling me that you're looking, saying I'm attracted in a way I've never been attracted. This is an attraction I've never felt before, because this right here is Capricorn energy. This almost feels like we're in Capricorn season, or something in Capricorn season has triggered you to feel this way. Your marriage probably will happen. If you get married, they said it would probably be in Capricorn season. It might even be around that time. Three of Pentacles being you might even marry at like New Year's. So yeah, it does look like you more likely will marry this person at some point in the future. There's the marriage card, reiterating this. We're just crossing the bridge, reiterating this, the linkage. They're not coming at you. If this card was different, they offer you nothing but safe haven for a nervous system that needs love. Yeah. But it's that point of them. It's the Eight of Cups. We were talking about this earlier. This is Pisces energy. This is Knight of Cups energy in disguise. That's a Prince Charming that doesn't come at you as Prince Charming. It's the Moon energy that says, hey, I'm spiritual, but I'm not going to be spiritual. I'm infinity, but I don't show you my infinity symbol. That's the 8 right there. It's really a deep card, and this is the stuff I love to get into with you guys on Members Only Monday. If you're listening in, you want to become a member, join in. It's, I think, $2.99, super cheap, but it gets you access to this kind of content. So, Jess, this settles your nervous system hearing this. It's like, yes, because it could have went the other way. Abusive person, this, that, all the regret. You're kind of comparing them to the exes, but they're not. There's two people. You know, you kind of have so many things on your plate, but this is not like anything else. You have people who are interested in you, two people behind the scenes that want you, but you turn your back to them. You look at the regret. This is different. This is unlike a cup. Like, cups are like, hey, I like you. This person's like, here is the universe. It's so different than anything you've experienced from what I can see here. I love this for you. Where you would kind of move on or say, I'm going to withdraw this. I'm retreating or I'm abandoning. This is like I'm retreating into the Emperor energy. I'm running into the Emperor's arms. But no, when you ran away from all those other relationships and said, I'm done, I can't do this, get out of here, leave me alone, you were just running to the Emperor the whole time. Logically, think about that. Angelically, you were guided to walk away from all those fake cups that you had. And that's what the universe says. Knight of Wands, Sag energy, past life. It's been guided all along since the beginning of your existence. You're exactly where you're meant to be. You're not finding anything. This is perfect timing. And you probably witnessed it recently, because that's this energy. So whoever's the Sag is really dictating the outcome of this, and that person has Sag energy. Is there any card you want me to pull extra on here for your husband or for you? The soft pillow? The soft pillow right here? No, but is there any? I could pull one or two more cards. I appreciate you for being here. Oh, we're just hanging out, guys. He's an Aquarius, yeah. Definitely Aquarian energy. But there's definitely this beautiful choice energy in here. That's beautiful. I love that. You guys hear that? He's a soft pillow for my nervous system. That'd be a good t-shirt. Have like a big squishy, like big squishy guy. It's kind of feels like. All right, I'll pull one for him. For what he thinks? Yeah. He's the King of Cups. We just talked about it. The angelic King of Cups. He's dipping his toe in the water to see, is this real for him? There's very divine energy on his part. He wants to travel. He's looking to do more traveling, to do a little more traveling. He's deep. He's a very deep person. I think you probably already know that. I don't think I'm telling you anything. But this is that he's supportive. He's very tolerant in this empathy that he offers that's different. But it's angelically gifted. I would say he might even be angel touched. Like he might have had at some point some angel touched energy. So he definitely is deep. He has this. He operates with that Scorpio like rebirth. Like anything can happen. Go with the flow. Yeah. There's a notification from the universe. You know who he is. It says you know who he is. Life lesson, 2 cosmic keys. I think you're holding back. It says that's what it really comes down to. I think you just hold back from letting everything out and saying, let me tell you exactly how I feel. And you want to tell more. You want to say more. But but yeah, this person's absolutely meant for you. I'm here. That's beautiful. Angel touched. Does he have wings on his back? Dan Chan. I know it's quiet. I wasn't sure how it would go, but I told you guys I would try to do this on Monday during the day. Once I get into a new rhythm and a schedule, I think that will work much better for you guys. You can say, oh, I know he's at 9 a.m. live this time on Thursdays for members only, you know? Once I move into the full-time schedule and I pause teaching at the end of the year here, that's what's going to happen. Oh, I get it. It's all good. I only need the three of you. Like, you have to understand, like, that doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect me. My gift is still as profound as I would ever want it to be. Yeah, no, I get it. It's because some people just want to get lost. This is deep stuff. This can be almost overwhelming. Plus, it is a work day for people. I just have this beautiful luxury of being here and not having to be at school. I love this song. My holiday weekend was great. I had, I basically got away, took some time, like I said, in Connecticut, played nursemaid a little bit. But yeah, no, I had a great time, and I enjoyed my time. I really did. I didn't go out shopping. It was a very, very spiritual experience. I'm still trying to understand it all, and it's going to probably take me a couple months, if not 6 months, to get through it. That's a really good song. Some of that new. I actually added new music in here, and the new music I'm going to add more and more in, I think, because I enjoyed it. I like this stuff is all made off of like personal. Actually, all of it's been made off of something, but I'm taking more of a personal creation into all the music I make. Like, I'm really dialing into it, getting into the feels. So I'm not crying like making music. I guess it's like, I don't know if I want to put it on, but I did. I had a great break away from everything, and that was one of those things. You know what I'm gonna do while we're still here? I'm gonna do this for you guys. I'll do this because I know Wednesday's gonna probably be busy. I'm just changing it to live tarot. I want to read some more. See? So I just changed it to subscribers, so we'll get some blood. We'll get some. Now that you guys have had your beautiful readings, you guys have had your connection. So I just switched it over to just regular live tarot. It's still members only technically, but I set the subscribers to get lots of people in. Get fresh souls. I'm not trying to make the money. I know I will, but this is about, like, I think like you guys, like I think Anna, I think Jessa, I think people like you guys need that stuff. Miss K, I think you all need to hear the messages that come out here. Yes, and it's 12:30, 4 o'clock, right? But like I think like Jessa's reading was prophetic. Like I mean, what are the odds on some of that? Well, how do you explain that? I don't think you can. So I'll probably be on for like about another 10 minutes or so. Which is, like I said, I popped open I changed the title to Live Tarot. Divine can. Yeah. No, I get it. I love having this.
Toward the place you thought was far, but you are here.
Actually, you know, I'm curious to see if I change.
And as you kneel to touch the ground, I rise in you and wrap you round.
Oh man, yeah, he's gonna understand it from what I can tell. I texted her the other day, and it was her birthday. So I said happy birthday, and it was just really quick. So I think she's doing all right. I don't want to talk for her though.
Loop ready for ceremony, healing touch, or in a union ritual.
I'm curious to see what happens, guys. Like, I'm changing the thumbnail to Cards and Coffee. I changed the title just to Live Tarot. I took off members only just to see what happens. So let's see if anything, if this starts getting crazy busy, I'll be shocked. But I had owned Monday mornings. In theory, remember that? In the summer, I absolutely had owned it.
My chest is heavy, my heart's aware.
Oh yeah, it's good.
It's not a word, it's not a sound, it's every three without being found.
No, it's good. So that's going to be one of the things when I go live. I'll definitely be back. I'll do Mondays. Members only Mondays. I'll probably do doing in this time slot. I'll probably do it a little earlier, but I'll probably do like in the mornings of Mondays. That's my goal. Hello, Tarot. Tarot with Ether. How are you? But yeah, Jesse, you're gonna have to tell me what he says when you reach out to him. Is he older than you? Is this male older? That's another thing the Emperor always shows. It's an age difference that's noticeable of some sort, like gray hair, no gray hair. It's that kind of stuff. It's those things. Hey guys, I'm just hanging out here for a little bit longer. I had members only, so just no queue, just talking. If you're looking for a reading, I'm gonna be back on Wednesday. But if you're looking for some love reading, throw it out there in the chat. We're looking for the best, you know, moving readings like we've had. Is he like does he have like crutches? Like, does he have a cane? I mean, how old's old? Because I pulled out the Emperor twice. Unless he just has like that commanding presence about him. He might just be very commanding. I could do a love reading for you, Ethereal. Is that what you really want, though? Is that what you want, or is this what you're just asking for because you just feel like you should? That's the thing I'm asking you. I could read for you. I can read a love reading. Do you want a love reading in 26? Do you want me to read on the Gemini? Let's be honest with each other. What are you looking to read on? Helga needs love. What do you mean, no? You pick. Jem got kicked to the curb. Only 7 years older. Only? That's actually not bad. It's actually not bad. I've seen stuff like 20 years age difference. Whoa, hold up. Christine, hi, welcome. First off, hi, welcome, Christine. Thanks for the donation. Don't know why Matt just lied to my uncle of no children. What do you mean of no children? And what is Matt's intentions? I could have called him out that don't have no children. Who is Matt? Who's Matt? We don't deal with liars. You don't call him out. He knows he's lying. Like, let's be honest. He's gonna think he got away with it. Jack 2 and 4. He has a child and now grown up. My boyfriend. Oh, he's growing up. I mean, I guess. We'll see. Listen, deep breath. Seriously, Christine, deep breath. Just 5 deep breaths. All the way in, all the way out. Breathe. You're about to self-sabotage a relationship on a grown adult. He has a child who is now grown up. My dad, listen, I'm going to give you my perspective before I pull this for you. I'm going to go hang out with him tomorrow for a little while. My dad, he disappeared when I was a kid. Like he was in my life, essentially cheated on my mom, bounced. And I didn't know him. Like I was like, he was gone from like my life. But I'm going to tell you, there's no way like his wife knew all this stuff. She kind of knew about us, but he just ignored us. Like he was ignoring us when I was little. I'm just letting you know, your boyfriend's probably embarrassed. Probably embarrassed that he wasn't a good dad. Don't be mad at him. He's holding that pain, I'm promising you. Yes. Yeah. As the child who is now grown up and had to live that life and is now healed with that same, your boyfriend, I'm telling you, it's a tough ride. My dad would come on here and tell you, he's like, fuck man, it sucked. He's like, it's not that I didn't think about you. He's like, I knew I screwed up so bad I could never come back from it. Like, what do? Here's a G.I. Joe boy. You're all good, right? No, he's like, I was bad. And so Matt's emotional abandonment can't just be ignored. And that's the part that the universe is going to show you. So instead of getting mad at him, pause. Be that moment of, do you want to talk about that? How does that make you feel? Really? Different approach, isn't it, Christine? Because it must suck for him. Holidays just passed. He's opening up to you. He's trying to say, hey, I love you, babe. I want you to know this. I'm trying to be vulnerable with you. And you're like, you motherfucker. You're like, really? Like, you're like, what? He's like, I won't be vulnerable with you then. I'm going to shut down more. You have to. If you already yelled at him, you have to go back to him and say, hey, listen, I'm sorry. I reacted. I'm going to pull, and you're going to see. Watch. I'm this confident on this. And you donated. You have to take a moment and pause. Because he's trying to be vulnerable with you. If he told you, and I have a feeling he did, it's not as much as you finding out as much as it's just happening. But let's see. Give me 2 tarot decks and let's see what the cards say. But if you want him to become completely honest, vulnerable with you, you can't attack him. You can be upset with him. You can actually be disappointed in him. And that's very valid, right? No one's saying don't be. How many single moms are on here? Yes? The lifeblood of the universe? Come on. I mean, that's kind of like another reason I got on this channel. You know? It was like women's shelters, homeless shelters. It was like this. Single moms, it's not easy, man. Yeah, it's not easy. But no one's saying, pity me. Like, no one's saying that. What you're really saying is empower me. Let's pause and take a look. That, his son, and you. Okay? Angelic. Look at this. Oh, a lot of ignoring. But who's the one doing the ignoring? Matt in messages. Matt, messages not sent. It's a life lesson he's been carrying. It's a burden he's been carrying. Oh, what justice we serve. What justice do we serve? Right? You don't know everything, by the way. You only know just most of it. And you're about to close the door on yourself from learning it all. The sword's not complete there. He's trying to be vulnerable. You are learning everything, though. The moon's in reverse. It's no tower moments, no secrets. No, by the way, my neighbor, I got her pregnant too. None of that. There might be a second child that he's not talking about. Possibly. possibly another kid, two different, but you need to get him into a place where you are at this place of communication. If this is not for you, walk. Just walk. But don't walk out of anger because he didn't tell you one thing. Don't be so mad at him that you're going to fly off and scream at him. Justice is here. This is karmic justice. I told you. Like, this Queen of Swords is Libra justice energy. Justice. Libra justice energy. The scales of justice. Balance. You're finding out he wants to tell you 4 things is probably more like it. There could be 2 possible tower moments out of these 4 that he wants to tell you. He's burdened. He's also bound by you because, God damn it, he likes you. And he's like, I can't find another you. Sorry, Christine, he really likes you. And he doesn't want to lose you. You're that good. It's not that he can replace you. Let's be fair to each other. He really likes you. Capricorn, attraction energy. And I think he's made a mistake. So then that locks you up. You cover your cup. I'm not telling you anything. I don't trust you anymore. I'm not gonna share my secrets. And it becomes a downward spiral to what we end up having, what I call the tower moment. Is that what you want? Is that what you really, really, really want? Do you want to have an upheaval in this relationship? Because you can't just go from that to renewal. And there's no miracle, and that's what a lot of people ask for. Is there going to be a miracle that happens? No. Is he the one? Look back at your exes, compare him openly. I never tell you to do that, but I'm going to tell you, compare him. The things that you uncovered, detective, the things that you figured out, that you cyber stalked your way into, that you sleuthed your way into sleuthing and figuring out and saying, I got this. This here, this 6 of Wands, allows me to see this fire, this passion here. It could be a trust issue, but it's passion. But it's saying, do you want the victory? Do you want the loss? Do you want to lose or do you want to win? Because the good news comes out of that. Leading with that intuition, detective. 2 pillars. You're not going to be used. You're not going to be used. You're not going to be used. That's the question you're really getting worried. You're not going to be used. You'll be used as much as he'll be used. That's pretty much what I'm being told. But the pillars here, you are a self-sabotager and you're about to self-sabotage this. They're saying, be careful, be careful. What you're about to do, you don't know the whole story and you're saying, I'm going to knee-jerk reaction this. This is a spiritual journey for him. And the guides are on the way saying, how dare you put yourself and judge him on spiritual journey? You're like, that's not your judgment. Like, you don't have you don't even see the whole picture. He doesn't see the whole picture. You're mad that he didn't tell you something that he is so embarrassed about. And he doesn't even have inner clarity on. And he's still not sure how to deal with it himself. And you think he's hiding it from you. Like he's like, aha, another secret. No. It's here. It's now here. But what do you do with that? You lean into it and saying, hey, this is a time for us to say, okay, how do we deal with these things? Let's talk. Are we making this relationship grow? Flow? Break? I don't know. What are we looking to make it do? Because that's you. He's the truth of the matter is you are now in this moment of you're the one. This is a powerful self-protective mode. This is your king of the hill. You're in this. Why are you why are you defensive? Your heart's defensive about this because you have to make a choice. You're like, I go with the moon energy. I didn't foresee this. I never foresaw this. Cover my cup. Protection. Shields up. Shields up. Science officer. Check our feelings. Really? And so you're like, put shields up because you've got this weird. I didn't know this was coming in. And you thought you were growing. Everything was going. And yes, this is growing. This is part of growing. You can't predict that rogue asteroid coming in on at your ship, right? But how do you get to be the best version of yourself? Does everyone just flip a switch, start a business, and you have $1 million next day? No, it's the ups and the downs. Relationships, same thing, ups and the downs. It's riding them out. But what do? You communicate. What do we not have here? It's cups. One of you is covering emotions. One of you is not talking. One of you is just, I'm not going to tell you anything. The other one's like, I won't answer. And so that's the tower moment. The universe did this on purpose. I told you. I called it out. It did this on purpose to shake your relationship up. Are you guys meant to be together? Self-sabotage. Something's happening here. So somebody King of Pentacles, if there's a Taurus energy, more likely that person, air sign energy, would be part of it with the Justice energy, but I'm going to say more Earth energy. It's more of our earthly life lesson. We could be moving on, but this is more, what do we do with that? How do they unburden themselves with this? This is not your burden to carry, and they're not going to put it on you, and they're not going to change you. But how do they deal with this? How have you been dealing with this? And you have to go at it with kid gloves. How have you been dealing with this? Well, how does it make you feel? Can I ask you some questions? Let's get deeper. No, even deeper. Because you're not fixing the problem. That's not your goal here. Your goal has never been to fix the problem. And it's not about the lie that you feel like you've been told or misled. It's about they had a choice to make. They had a choice to make. And Akashically, they're coming back to that choice again. Make that choice again. Do you want to have that relationship? It's still time. Like I just told you guys, I had the same kind of thing. I'm going to go hang out with my dad tomorrow. This is the same kind of thing. You can make this choice, but the happiness is his to make. He has to decide, where does he want to live? In the depression, the grief, the nightmare of never being a good dad, or living, I could have been a dad once. Or does he want to live in that lies or betrayal? Not of you, Christine, not of you, of his own truth. That's the worst part. And that's why I'm like, don't you dare take this from him. He's dishonest to himself. He's not winning. There's no victory out of this. It's not like he's like, I got this. Emotionally, this is helpful to him. Pull one card here, and there it is. There is the moment of truth here. What do we do with this piece of information? This patience, this pause. You can give, you can help, you can be generous, you can just give him a little bit. But this is legacy energy. Imagine this son of his goes on to be the next Elon Gates Zuckerberg, right? And changing the world. And don't say it can't, don't say on, but no, you never know what could happen. And that's the angelic gift of this. He would be on forever on the outs of this, right? And my dad has nothing to do with any of this. Like, in that respect, part of the journey, yes, but it's not like he is on the channel. He knows I do this, but his legacy is part of this. And to think about him as that dad who walked. Think about his son and his dad. There's a lot more that goes on that we put ourselves in. And it's like, how dare you? How dare you? Like, that's between a father and a son, or a father and a child. And that unhappiness is theirs to burden with. They have to resolve that as life souls. And it's like, I really say, explain this, because they carry it the same, but deal with it differently. But it has nothing to do with you. There was no lie being told to you. I think what happens is you envisioned a future with them, and you're like, I can't even trust you. We have just taken 3 steps back. No, you haven't. This is the future saying, hey, we have truth in front of us. How do we proceed? Like, is he a liar? I'm going to ask you that honest question. The sword's out. Does he lie to you? Does he typically lie? Does he typically lie to you? Because now we're holding back. Because if he typically is a liar, then that's not going to work. But I say he more or less, he would hold back information, but he does love you. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, he's at this weird spiritual, what do I do with my life on this moment? It's transition energy. Christine, you may not totally agree with me, but for him as a dad, it's different. It is. He won't be able to explain it to you. It's unseen, but I will promise you this does bother him. Let's take a look here. That is what I am concerned. He said he will pay me back with the Jaguar, and I have not seen any progress 7 years ago. And that's it. Like, there's nothing hidden here. And he's not growing. That's what we're seeing. That's what you're seeing. That's what we're both seeing. Like, there's no growth here. There's nothing hidden here. Christine, there's nothing. This is the moment you say, look, You're making no forward progress. I am. Look at what I'm doing. This is not to compare you. This is to tell you where I'm going. Right, Christine? Name 3 things you're doing for yourself, and ask him. Say, name 3 things you're doing for yourself. Well, I'm smoking. I'm gonna go out with boys. No, no. 3 things. Right? You know what I'm learning guitar this year. Whatever that is for him. But is he learning anything? Is he putting himself out there? That's on him. It's still on him. Always going to be on him. But you choosing to partner with that energy is your choice. Say, I choose to take a break from you. That's how catalysts happen. It's not saying you don't love him, he doesn't love you, he doesn't want you. But you're no longer the person being the fool, right? And you feel like you're being tricked. You are not the fool. Look, who's passing judgment on him right now? If you walk away from him, what does he have left, Christine? If you said, hey, I'm leaving you, and he goes, why? I'll name a couple. The car, the money, the fact that you're a dad, and you're not even attacking him. You're just factually throwing facts. You're saying, here's a list of facts. You're saying, I'm not passing judgment. I don't have to. The universe is going to do that for you, and it's doing. You're losing me. That's all. Christine, you're so amazing. You're important. Don't let anyone take advantage of that energy. Don't take them on as a stressful, exhausting burden in your life. You just see what the future looks like. Yeah, look, Curiosity Kid, you become single. You do. You end up breaking up, or at least for a while. You become single. You look back at this reading here in particular. You might want to save it. You might want to bookmark it. Because the moment you walk from him, and that's the question, do I leave? And the answer is yes. In 26, you take a moment for yourself. You take pause and say, look, I need time for myself. How long? 3 months. That does not mean you come back, knock at the door. I'll let you know if 3 months is enough. But at least 3 months. Because this is him living in that, and this is not because of the child. This is because it's compounded to the point where you need to grow. And you guys are at different places. That's all this is. Will you do it? I don't know, but I see brand new star energy here. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. But he has to deal with that. At some point, sometime, he will deal with it. If he doesn't deal with it now, when he finally crosses the rainbow bridge of life, oh, he'll deal with it. They'll say, hey, we had a question for you. Come over here. You're a dad, right? And they go, oh. He can't go, I don't know what you're talking about. They'll go, we have a question for you. That's that judgment, the angelic judgment card. Do you want to hitch your energy to that? Or do you want to hitch your energy to something that's going to empower you, fuel you, make you feel amazing, love you from the inside out? You don't feel love like that. Ask yourself, is this transition moment? It might be. It might be time to relocate or move. And that 6 of Swords energy that I pull, that's what that usually means. But it's tough. It's tough when you start, like, the tower comes down, but you have to be vigilant. Look out for those red flags. Not search for them, but just be, and this is one major red flag, isn't it? Right? So, thanks. I can't do any more on my plate. My dad, my family, my business, paying taxes, repairs, and I need more employees, not keeping a low overhead of me and him. Yes, you need someone that's going to add to your you want someone. Imagine someone who's an entrepreneur. We'll say a millionaire partner. A partner has a millionaire mindset, a billionaire mindset, and wakes up, hey babe, how you doing? How you feeling? I got you a coffee. Good job. Go crush it today. You need anything, let me know. Right? Versus this. It changes you. It changes you. The persistence you have to make up for the lack of, but it's not because of this one situation. It's because of who he's decided to be years ago. And it's a recognition we're finally seeing in this reading. Yes. Your dad works out only because you have made it work out. Your life choices, going in, taking tests, is because you're choosing. But this is hard work. This is not easy. This is not like you make it look easy. Wow, Christine does great. Christine does this. Christine does, yes, because you put the work in. You put the work in. That's you putting the work in. If your partner, I'm saying, ask them. Don't even bring a big, don't fight with them. Name 3 things you're working on yourself. Don't try to figure it out for them. Ask them. Hey, what's 3 things you're doing right now for yourself? And if they go, say, I'm not doing this anymore. And if they go, oh, yeah, say, I got this, and this I'm working on. And then say, so tell me about those things. And then if they could tell you and say, well, this is set up for that, that's this, like, I mean, at least in my perspective, at least the cards are telling me, it's like they have fail safe. And that's not what they have. You're their fail safe. You're the, hey, if things get bad, Christine's here. That's not right. That's not right. Yeah, that's not right. Your 26 is about you. It's the year of the Christine. And not like take my power back, screw everybody. It's stand sovereign in your own energy. Be you. That's what a lot of this is becoming. That's what a lot of you guys are starting to see. But it takes a lot of rebalancing. And not everyone gets that. But many of you do feel that. Many of you love that. I thank you for being part of this. And I thank you for taking me with you on the journey. All right, Helga, let's read for you, single mom. I know you wanted love reading, and I knew you were asking. And love is an important thing here. So, Helga, if you're here, give me 2 tarot decks. And what is this? Do you have a person that you're thinking of? Are you just trying to find out yourself? What is it you're looking for? Yeah. It is a difficult love reading. But I will tell you what I see. I'm telling you what I get. Like, I don't just say, hey, work it out. No, if they're not putting that cosmic energy into their life, then no. You're not driving their vehicle and yours. If I were with you, I'm like, hey, whoa. If the 3 of us were there, I'm like, hey, bro, really? Like, dude, really? Like, I'm like, pause there. Like, Christine's not feeling this for you. Like, think about that. Like, this is not just about physical. This is about growth. And a lot of times we lean back into that physical, that touch. That's all we have left. Take out the cups. Say, hey, I'm doing this. I'm taking time to myself. You're going to move out. No, I have nowhere to go. I'm not asking where you're going. I'm telling you. I'll be back at 5. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, no excuses. Show back up. They're still there. I'm going to call the police now. It's time for you to leave. Right? That's powerful. But it sets your energy on a whole new trajectory. Because once you do that, they can't lie or get away with that. But they're still dealing with that. They're realizing, hey, all of that pain that I put out, all of that, like, I don't have a kid. That denial, it's whiplashing them in the face. They're going to be mad at you. But in reality, they're mad at themselves for what they have been doing, for who they've been becoming, because they're not happy with what they become. And instead of trying to make themselves a better person, they kind of lean back on, who can I blame? Who's the quick person? Who's the person I can put the blame on? But I do have you guys in my heart at all times. You're my priority. You, Christina, my priority. And that's why I'm telling you, don't even dare take on his fatherhood stuff. No. He lied. That sucks. That sucks for you, man. You want to talk about it, I'll talk about it. But that's not me. That's just, wow, you're a liar. Like, you're living life as a lie. You have this opportunity to be a wonderful parent, and you're just saying no. I ignore this. I would never, like, I'm a guy who adopted a person, a human. I have no sympathy for him. I don't even dare take his pain off of him. Like, never, ever. Go take your test. Go study. What are you doing? Like, why are you worrying about him? We'll get the universe on track. Give you someone who can properly love you. Give you what you need. Get you those foot rubs. Those, the Mia Moores, right? We talk about this. The I love you, Mia Moore. It's that. And that's what we need. That's the energy you're deserving of. Not because that's all. It's because you're choosing to ask for that. That's the thing you're bringing in. Not sitting there hopelessly waiting at the door saying, is it here? Is it here? No, you're building while you're doing it. I am a sense of humor. I have boyhood charm. That's what you're picking up on there, lover girl. I'm authentic as you'll ever see. This is who I am. I'll turn the camera off. I'll walk away. This is the same person. I just pull cards. I have people saying, "Hey, you pull cards to me?" I'm like, "Are they gonna come on live, or am I gonna pull?" Like, this is who I am. It's the same. Same as the same as the same. I do have a sense of humor, though. Ari, what's your advice for love? I want to see what you give. I want to see. I'm curious to see what people say. Jazz, how are you? Because this is the thing I was talking about earlier on when I first get on live, is like, I've been studying this stuff for years. Like, how many of you guys can say, I know what the frequency of the Schumann resonance is? Or know, like, what the alpha theta bridge is? Or how many chakras we have? What's the primary? How many of you know that? I'm not saying I know everything, but I study human intuition. I study it as like a gyroscope. How many of you can sit there still, quiet? How many of you have to be on your phones and scroll to be distracted? How many of you can drive in the quiet? Take a 2-hour drive and turn the radio off and just drive. Would that drive you crazy? How many of you know what the solfeggio frequencies are? Yeah. It's like there's so many things out there that we have just begun to tie them together, piece these little dots. My voice, it has this thing, there's this thing called prosodic resonance, and I think that's what you guys pick up on, because I can like entrance you, right? Your nervous system at the very least. How many of I make you feel calm? Yes? And that's what's the thing. Ari saying, be careful who you trust. Well, you could go for love and friendships, family, don't do even. That's good. And don't settle, just keep it real. But at some point you have to choose. Ari, you're saying don't settle. So if you're never settling, you're gonna always be alone. Because that billionaire is not a multi-billionaire. That multi-billionaire is not a trillionaire. So what's don't settle? How do you know when you can pick? So Ari, answer that question. That's what my guides want me to answer. And how do you know who to trust? Very careful on who you trust. And how do you trust the people? And the people you trust are the ones who always hurt you. The ones who break that trust. The ones you trust implicitly. They break the trust. And you start trusting all over again. Mm-hmm. And so that's a difference maker. So there's a lot of things. How many of you guys can hold? Has someone held eye contact with you? And someone just picked this up with me the other day. Holding. If you know you hold eye contact, I'm going to let you guys in on a really powerful secret. If you lock eye contact with someone for longer than 7 seconds, it activates this thing called limbic synchronization. People say, "Oh, it's passion," but no. If you do it correctly, it's limbic synchronization. And there's all these really cool things like the placebo effect. Well, I know it. I know what that is. I know what that one is. But why does it prove our belief alters physiological effects? I'll give you the green pill. I'll give you the green pill. You get the blue, you get the red. Green was the best one. You guys hear, hey, the rumor green's the better one? That's the one that actually gives you superpowers. What? Yeah. I think I can levitate. I don't know. And then all of a sudden people believe they can levitate and they start really having weird effects. That's another piece. Like, I haven't begun to explore some of this, but that might be even if I'm looking at it correctly, I might be doing my next Beyond the Veil on that, pulling cards on the placebo effect and how our belief is put into the physical form and we swallow the belief, right? The placebo effect, the pill. Is it that the other thing was never working? Who knows? All right, let's do this. 2 and 4 for you, Helga. Single mom. And you're not thinking of anybody. Yeah. It is better to be a member. I actually switched us over for members only Monday. We were just hanging out and we literally it was like a surgical precision, like when I do the members only. And I don't mean to do it that way. We just have more time, more patience, more ability. Right, guys? Iced tea? Who doesn't love iced tea? Helga. Helga. Love's coming in. I couldn't even stop it. I couldn't even try to lie to you. Emotionally, there's love here. There's love that exists. It could be, this is here and now, but Aquarian, love energy. This is like True Seeker. You're going into the 26th year with intentions, with strategic intentions, with the thought in your head saying, I do this with purpose, right? Not or else, if this doesn't happen, or else, you're going into it with the purpose of, I'm taking action on this. This is you using your knowledge, your placebo effect. If I set these intentions, guess what happens? This happens. So what happens is you set the intention. Every night you fall asleep, do your intention, right? I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. And then what happens is within a few weeks, you'll notice your universe is changing. Things fall away. 5 of Cups, we're beginning to change. Right outside this, the 6 of Cups is relationship change. This is rebirth. This is Scorpio. This is Death card. This is rebirth. We have the regret. We could take the bridge. The universe is hinting at, hey, you could choose, right? At any time, Helga. That beautiful energy of yours, that I have choice. Choice is in your hand. It's fear that blocks us, right? But you are protected. You're protected. This is a beautiful connection. So you have choice after choice. It gives you anxiety. World card, last card in the major arcana. This is about completing a goal, life lesson. It's about travel, right? We have these long lists of I want these things. Set that intention. My partner has this, this, and this, and this. Don't tell people my partner has these things. Not they will have them. They have them now. Raise your vibration frequency. Get to that place where they exist. Think about the version of you who's like, I wish I had a car, or I wish I had this, and you're always like, oh. And then there's a version of you, there's no stopping you. Like, if anyone said I couldn't, I'll be back soon. Like that, I have a sign at my house. And it's something similar to like, don't tell me I can't. Because when that happens, I flip the script. Growth mindset, right? The growth mindset, this is from the universe saying, do you want love? in 26. Doesn't matter what I say, doesn't matter what your friend says, what mom, dad, whoever, doesn't matter. Do you want love? Do you want love? Because Helga, if you want love, follow the emotions of love. Not look at regret and, oh, well, this happened and that happened. Everyone's a new person. You think, like, if, here's a great example. If you dated someone and then dated me, am I like your ex? Well, I would be like your ex. Absolutely not. I would find that fascinating if you thought I was like an ex. But most of us do that. We'll compare our current person to the ex person. My ex used to this, and it's kind of a natural evolution. It's a fight or flight safety mechanism, and we do that because we're not sure if we want to run away before it gets too serious. I don't want to get hurt again. The pain's still real. Raise your vibration. Let that person come into you. Don't chase anybody. Let them come in. You true seek. I'm deserving of this love that's coming. I know it's mine. The love that I want is so joyous. It's so wonderful, profound. It's going to give me the sense of assuredness that I, as a confident person, can be creative and live in that space. I can work, I can volunteer, and I can find more new love. That patience has led to this. That's the mindset you're going into 26 with. You're setting these intentions. Not for a week, not for a day, not, oh, I forgot to do that. No, this is a livelihood that you're setting, and you don't have to wait. You don't have to wait. You can do this right now. Every day, once a day, set this little mantra to yourself. You know, say whatever it is. And then there's no wrong mantra. It's your mantra. It just will feel right. Something you can kind of, in a solo moment, say, I'm alone. It makes you feel like you're having this place of I feel. Let's keep going here. Let's pull. Queen of Cups. Cup cover comes off saying you're willing and you're deserving of love. But you have to be open to love. And that's the difference. And that's why a lot of us enter relationships with our cups covered. I'm looking for a partner. I'll show you a little bit of my cup. Nope. Nope. You're not gonna even see it. I'll keep you on speed dial. Here's a little more. I'll take the cover out. And it's like that. This is that. This is like the cup's off. What are you gonna do with my empty cup? You gonna hurt me? Okay, you're clearly not good. You're not good. What are you gonna do with my empty cup? And then that becomes the universe giving you that chance to trust yourself, to choose the person who's going to do best with your cup, do best with your feelings, do destiny-like things with you, and not fail like you need to do anything, but allow the universe to fill in the blanks. By you choosing to say, I take this cup and I choose you. And there's only one person that you would want. And that person that doesn't choose you is not the person. That's not the person. The person who's not choosing you. And everyone comes on and says, but does Billy love me? Is he talking to you? Choose the person. You know how that's called mutual attraction. And you have to have that for stage one of a relationship. And where most people are like, but I want to get to stage one. How do I get there? By having mutual attraction. Having flirting is not mutual attraction. And most people, and this is the thing I'm going to let you guys in on. Most people come on here and, I like so-and-so. Do they like me? You were flirting with them. You enjoy flirting. Doesn't mean future. Flirting does not mean marriage. And that's what ends up showing us. It's the starseed energy, meaning, let's take a second here and realize you're a starseed. Helga, you're beautiful. You're a portal. You're a mom. You brought children into the world. If you can do that, what else could you be capable of? What else could you be capable of? If you could bring that kind of like, I hope I have a wonderful child. The clarity you bring to these young souls. That faith of you're the best thing that's ever happened to them. That. You don't think the universe is on the other side saying, I want to make sure you're happy too? That's what's coming down here. That's the part of this that we have to make sure that Empress in you, that female, feminine nurturer is recognized. But just by letting anybody, and just because they're nice to you doesn't mean they're long term. And that's the difference. I don't like how you're treating me. It doesn't make me feel good. And then they say, I'm sorry, what happened? Let's talk. Or that person's like, you know what? It's your problem. And then, I'm sorry, bye. and walk away without regret. Lean into friends, to family. No one's going to find the person for you. You're going to find the person from the universe's help. But the moment you start leaning into those affirmations, those mantras, that belief that 26 is your year of love, and it's the year of you finding yourself, the moment you realize that patience, that moment you said, I need to be in love. Not because I can't be full without it, because it feels good to have it. And that's this moment you look back at these exes and let them just be. Because that's this justice energy. You're looking forward. You're letting those other people just go away in the past. Relationship changes. Are you ready to have a partner? Are you ready for those late night phone calls? Are you ready for the cuddles? Are you ready for the babe, I miss you? Or I'm thinking of you text? Are you ready for that? I need you to know that I want you to be successful because your success is my happiness. And there's days you're like, I'm just not feeling it. I just need to curl up in a ball and just be. And that's okay too. That person is going to come in as if you let them in, but we have to let go of this regret. That regret's doing you no good. Capricorn season absolutely saying we're getting beyond this. You have proven that you are a resourceful, powerful being. Fertile, obviously. Domestic. But more than that, you're leaning into this investor energy. Are you investing in you and your future? Not hoping for something, but saying, is this for you? It is. Moon energy. It's the what you can't see. You're trusting that your soul is aligning to that. And that's okay. Yeah, World card. Justice card. Those past people aren't the same as the new people. And just as those first person wasn't the same as the last, it's a connection. What's your life's purpose here? The justice in the situation, mirroring the world card, the completion, just says, hey, this is final. Does this make sense? Is this win-win? Is this a cause and effect? Do I do this, you get that? But the truth has to always exist in the relationship. Lead with truth. Not, hey, I tell the truth always. Me too. No, really. No, I lead with truth. If we're having a hard conversation, let's lead with that. Let's have the uncomfortable talk. That's this partner. And you're not trying to make something out of nothing. But by the end of 26, you're with a partner. It's long term, it's love. But you have to be accepting of this change and let people in a little bit more. And I know you've been hurt. I know you've been hurt, but you have to let love in. It's time. It is time. Let those people in. Let them in. There you are. So cool. I love when I split the deck and it's like that. And we lean into this energy. That's why when I read from this place of I just have this understanding, because what I'm being shown is not something I'm just coming up with on a whim. It's divine knowledge. And that's why I don't stay on too long. I try not to stay on for an extra long time, because it does drain me when I'm tapped into this energy. But more than that, the ones of you who get the messages, the ones who straddle these messages and go, that's my message too. The ones who feel that. I've been told more than once, as the channel grows, it's going to be a luxury, a privilege, a treat to get a free reading. And as the years go on, as we get bigger, and I slowly creep up to I don't even know what my subscriber count is. As we slowly creep up to 200,000 and whatnot, and I'm almost at 119,000. But I gained 1,000 subscribers this week. Since last Monday. It's exponentially growing. And that's the thing that we see, because I have a lot of content that I want to see the best version of you come out of this. Even if you and I never talk again, you're like, you know what, I'm unsubscribing. I'm saying goodbye to you, Cosmic. I love you, but this isn't for me anymore. I still unconditionally love you. I really do. I want the best for you. A big hug, a kiss, a pause, an energetic, I really wish you the best, because I do. And when my motto is I'm not being a good mod, yes, you are. You're doing your thing. I want you to be out there You have to be out there living your life. If you're not living your life and you're just on these tarot channels just watching, you're not experiencing what the cards are talking about. And that's the part of this. Do I miss Brenduska? Absolutely, I miss Brenduska. But what I don't miss is having Brenduska be stuck on this channel. And she was on here a lot. She was with us. So I know she's doing her thing, taking care of herself. And I texted her. It was her birthday the other day. So a belated happy birthday to her. But what I'm telling you guys is, these kind of things, as you guys grow and build, I know this is not forever. This is for now. And when we see each other, and you'll be able to come back and say, I remember when. But Discord's open. I'll have Discord. If you guys are looking to join Discord, that's available to you. But I will be putting out new content even this week. So for you members, we'll get early access to it. But the Cosmic's Corner, I'm going to put it together, and I should have it out this week, by the end of the week at least. There should be the first ever Cosmic's Corner. And I really appreciate you guys for taking your time, for being here with me. And I will be back absolutely for free readings on Wednesday, New Year's Eve. I'll come back at 4 p.m. Eastern, and I'll probably be on for a few hours, but then I'll do my own thing for midnight. And I wish you guys well. I really do, into the new year. And then we'll continue into 26. We'll continue to crush it. And we'll continue to deal with any of those unforeseen issues that pop up, those tower moments. And I love tower moments. I'm like, bring them on, baby. I envision me sliding down the tower as it's collapsing, like surfing the tower. And not to be egotistical, but I know they're coming. You have them. We all have them. Everybody goes through them. Doesn't mean it's bad. Doesn't mean it's worthless. It just means it gives us a chance to experience life in a whole new way. We can't take tarot cards out of the deck, just as much as we can't take things out of our life from happening. But your tarot moment might be made way different than the way I make it to be. My tarot moment might be, I might have some weird tarot moments that I pull out, I might have like 2 tower cards come out in reverse, and people are like, that's the worst thing. I'm like, no. This is the universe saying, prepare for shift and shake it, change. And I even did my own love reading in the beginning here. I opened up to end the year, a little bit of intimacy with us, right? Connecting. Because I want you to see where I come from. I want you to see, hey, I'm not afraid to put my energy out there to show you who I am, what happens when I pull cards for me. It was live. There's nothing I could do to prevent what happens. But what happens when Cosmic pulls his own cards for you? What is the mystery behind that? The love. And that's what it is. And that's what actually ends up happening for me, is I connect to those kind of connections. So we'll do one more reading here. We'll do Arcane Soul Tarot. They snuck in right here. And I think I like this. I like this. I like reading for other tarot readers. I do. I really do. It gives them that outlet saying, but am I? And you are. You have a gift. It's just a matter of you overcoming, can I? Does this work? Your gift is really yours, but we have built in, as souls, tarot readers especially, one of the things is we're not really supposed to read ourselves by design. It's like a firewall. It's like we could feed back onto ourselves or something to that. It's like similar to that. If we read ourselves, we could feed back in. Because we're reading the entire cosmos, the universe, that energy that comes in. We have this, we can kind of read the seepages is the best way to put it. And there's other ways about going about it. And I can tell you, other tarot readers and you people out there who are trying to read yourself and getting tough, put yourself on the other side of the table for a second. Disconnect just as much as we would astral travel. Pause. Say, hey, how are you? And put yourself on the other side. Say, I'm reading for you right there. And you're sitting there. And envision that. Embody that. Feel it. Don't be afraid to make that moment possible. And that's when the cards read differently. Or you do past, present, future, past, present, future, past, present, future. 9 cards. But it really comes out to be something unique. And it kind of gives like 3 waves. You just let the wave hit, wave hit, wave hit, frequency, right? Like the Schumann resonance. That's what I'll do for you here. So when I read for myself, I'm showing you it's taking a good long time for me to start to be able to read for myself. And it's affected unequivocally by people around me. And when I read myself, if I'm by myself, I can read very well for myself. I choose not to, though. I love to live that surprise moment. But for you, let's read decks 2 and 4. And let's see what's coming in 26. I thank you for being here. As always, share the channel. If you haven't done so, as we're finishing up here, we're finalizing this. Share the channel and let people know that we're out here. And hit that like button. If you haven't done so, become a subscriber, become a member. More members content is coming out. I know a newbie on the Veil, Cosmic's Codex, and a Cosmic's Corner is going to be out this week. First one ever. Been working on that for a little while, so I'm happy to do it. So I really appreciate you guys for being part of this. Arcane, this is yours. Let's see what happens here. And yeah, fascinating stuff. I don't look at my subscriber numbers, and I honestly, I when I say to the universe, I don't care if I lose subscribers. It's not that I don't care. It's I'm not gonna live my life on that. Like whatever happens. And so I'll be like you guys, right? We all were like that. I'll go, I got a subscriber, and it was fascinating. And I really said, am I doing this for the number? Am I doing this for what I'm doing? And I had to twist, and I said, I'm going to do this. And I stopped worrying about it. Like, I honestly didn't. I couldn't tell you the exact number. Like, I didn't know. Like, I hit 118,000 subscribers. I didn't even know I hit it the other day. I was like, oh, wow. Like, that's cool. Like, isn't that really amazing? Yeah. You're good. You have to fight off others, and your soul has to prove it. And so I think, Arcane, this is one of those things. You have a gift. You're very clear when you dial in. And there's other people, and this could be people coming to you to learn their craft. That could be another thing. Let's keep going. Look at this. Yes. Brand new year. 26 looks amazing. As you're about to set foot, you haven't done so yet. Couple days out. That obviously makes sense. 1, 2. We have the 31st. You're looking ahead of the future. But you're looking at the present feelings in the past. But we're looking at what the future holds for you. Yeah, the moon energy. I would set your intention. I would have some kind of mantra. If you're not, I don't know what your plans are for the 31st at the midnight. But this could be for many of you. I would set your intention at midnight, saying going forward, and not for 26, not for 27, but going forward at that midnight hour, quietly and ever so confidently, without hesitation, without any reservation. Tell the universe this is what we're doing. Set course correction and let it know, because you only get one chance at the year switch. Every year, once a year, we can change the year. And that's what you're doing. You're maintaining. You're persisting. And that's what it's telling me to tell you right before we go through the gate, because you're going to make a decision. You live logically, live spiritually, but you don't see what's coming into the year. And when you come into the year, it's a beautiful growth, right? Justice energy comes in. I think if we're talking about money, it's not there. We're talking about growth. We're talking about spirituality. We're talking about balance. And that's setting you up for a longer play. Millionaire money, right? That's the kind of growth that we're looking for. But we're setting up that millionaire mindset because we're setting it up with a sense of we're going through this gate. And when you go through that 26 gate, you're setting it saying, I know what I'm doing. Because I've learned this stuff. I study it and then I try to disprove it. And I'll tell you guys. I literally have arguments with the universe, with my AI. I'm like, no. I'm like, tell me I'm wrong. And like, no, like this is right because of. Like, okay, what if that's a lie? And then we look and we try to prove everything right. And then I said, what if we try to prove things wrong? We go both sides. We have to go both sides. So what I do is I find something that's so interesting. I said, let's disprove this. And the only thing left is truth. And so you're going into this moment of the 26. It's setting you up for profound success. You're the balance. You're the justice. You are the answer to so many people's questions. That's what's happening. It's more than just a channel, though, I can tell you, because this is past life growth. This is patience. Because you're setting yourself up at this fulcrum energy to say, I'm coming in to starseed energy. Look at this. Yeah. And this is not just about saying I'm loved. This is about what you represent. This is about you being a light warrior, a light being. They're saying I'm coming in. You can't see it from your own perspective. I think we were just talking about that, right? About how you can't read your own tarot. You have the power, the ability, but when it comes to you, it's off. Justice is switching. You might even be in 26 gaining that ability. Money starts coming in. It starts to slowly trickle in. You kind of see it. It's happening as 26 rolls into March, as it rolls into June, July. You'll see money starting to flow in because you're the best. You're really good at what you do. There's only one version of you. And that brings a very big difference to what you do. It brings in the sense of agreement. It brings in the sense of, can I really prove that I do what I do? And a lot of us will say, yeah, I'm good at it. But this is confirmation that this sword here, the money sword, is coming in because your starseed energy is coming in through this portal. You're setting it. How do I boost it? How do I give it better course correction? By setting that mantra, the intention is not for anybody. It's for you. This is the universe saying, pause. Let's take this. Even set it afire at midnight. Right? 11:59. Boom. Start. Set your intention. Because what it will do is it will set this in motion. And it will literally tell the universe, you're not kidding. There's no going back. As the hour crosses into the midnight, you'll be like, I've set this out there. And there's your $1 million payday. So money comes in, and it comes in from your craft. It comes in from your mindset. It comes in from your new living in this new, I would call it a surprise, but it's more your gifts. But this as without a doubt, a way for you to control, to build upon all of these changes. This is not love. This is about a spiritual evolution. Your 26 is setting you up for when you look back at this in 2035, you'll say, hey, I remember that. There was December of 25. I remember I wrote this down and I lit it, and that was it. And the rest is history. And you're going to take time. You're not just going to write it. You're going to take time and say, what do I put on here? And let your guides guide you. Because when you do that, and this is for everyone else out there, this is you setting your intentions. That's the clear, intentional thought leader saying, I am making this purposeful. You're only going to have like one or two sentences. It's not long. It's going to be one or two statements or phrases. It's not super long. Don't overdo this. You're not living your life convoluted. You're living your life very clear and with intention. The angels will give you what you need. You already have probably one of two of them. That's fine. But there's two things on this piece of paper, and you're going to light it. You're going to light it on fire. And then say a little bit of a mantra prayer along and say, Happy New Year. Universe, this is our year. And that's what ends up happening. You set the spark. You set the spark. Depth, rebirth, wild card, Queen of Wands, and there it is. And this is the passion, because once you spark this out and you get this going, that's what changes this. Because past life has dictated the stability is coming in now. It wasn't meant for earlier. It's now. This growth mindset is coming in once you set this intention. Once you do this every night, you'll do this. You not burn the paper, but you'll set the intention saying, I'm going to do this. I'm going to start locking in these intentions. That isolation, that grief, whatever it was, none of that lives in your life anymore. That's the old version, because 26 is different. We're heading to a brand new happiness. See? We're transitioning. There's a freer version of you. I love what you are, because you have become this, and the only reason you got into doing this is because you had pain. That Empress says, I'm coming home. Make room for me. And you're like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And here it comes. And so it starts coming in. I love this. Hangman. What are we holding back from? What are we holding back from? This is a moment like this is gonna be more than you doing this. This is justice. It's you and somebody else. You might even be with somebody during that midnight hour. You might actually say, hey, I have an idea. Why don't we do this? A friend? A best friend? It seems like small group. Doesn't seem like a big party, I'll be honest. Maybe you'll do it online? I don't know. It seems like you're with one person. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, I'm gonna take off here. I missed my turn. Did I miss my turn? All right. I'm actually gonna take off, guys. I appreciate you for being here. But as we hit the 3-hour mark, I definitely have to pause. I'm going to be back on Wednesday at 4 p.m. for a few hours, and I'll probably be on for about 3 hours. And I might pick about 4 to 6 people, and I'll do like 15 card readings. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing, and then we'll do that. We'll make this something special for us, and then I'll read in the new year for you, similar to this, and then I'll come back and I'll come back on Friday night for Zodiac. And we'll come back for Zodiac, and that's awesome. So I'll come back for some live Elemental Zodiac stuff, and we'll be back on track as the new year's here, and we're moving forward, and we're claiming our energy in 26. And with that said, I appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you're following each other, you're giving support and love where you can. Don't overdo it. But have self-respect. Have the unconditional love for you. And have the courage to just say, you are enough. You have been enough. And that's the part of me that makes my heart swell. I appreciate every single one of you. Do not forget to hit that like button on the way out and share the channel. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought, and I will see you guys on the very, very next one. Peace, my friends.